Good morning. You are listening to the Architecture of Alignment podcast. I'm Tina Brooks. This is the place where clarity isn't mystical, it's structural. Tarot isn't fortune telling, it's pattern recognition, and where your life stops feeling random because you fully understand the mechanics beneath it. Every episode, we break down the real architecture of being human, the signals, the choices, the internal math. So you can stop fighting yourself and stop operating from the place where everything in you lines up and makes sense again. If you've ever felt like you're meant for more but can't quite articulate why, if you've touched moments of absolute rightness and don't know how to get back there on purpose, you've come to the right place. This is where we build that one insight, one pattern, one tarot spread at a time. And so we begin. It is June 9th, 2026, and we are reading live tarot. It's 9 a.m. Eastern time. If you are not at this time frame, you are listening to a repeat of this episode. So sit back, grab a coffee, and have a listen. Let's see what the drama the cards can bring to us today. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Treva. Hello, Amanda, Jazz Star. How you guys doing? It's good to see you here today. Did you have a good week? I see Treva got here first. Let me put the link. Let me drop the link in the live for you. And if you want to come on live for a read there, Treva will bring you in first today. And then we'll have Jazz and Amanda afterwards. If you would like a reading, just feel welcome to drop a note in the chat and we will put you on my list. As I said, we're here till noon today, so all the time in the world to read for you guys this morning. All right, we're going to bring Treva in. Where are my cards? Those will come in handy, don't you think? All right, here are the cards. And here comes Treva. Say good morning, everybody. Hi, Treva.
Good morning.
How's life treating you today?
It's okay.
You look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, I got up for you.
You did not. That's great. Well, welcome. I'm glad to see you this morning. Always nice to see a familiar face first thing in the morning over coffee.
Yeah.
All righty. I have to laugh. Some people go, I don't drink coffee. I'm like, how do you not drink coffee? Life elixir, blood of the gods, I tell you.
I don't drink coffee.
Do you not? Really? What do you have in the morning? What do you have? Like a cup of tea or orange juice? Tea, huh? My grandmother was a tea drinker. She never drank any coffee, just tea. First thing in the morning. Put the slut on. That's what they call the kettle in Newfoundland. They call it a slut. It's the best thing I ever... I came home from school. I was a teenager. I said, Mommy, some boy called me a slut. He wanted a cup of tea, honey. Oh, okay. Hadn't been hearing the expression my entire life already, but there you go. You're a tea kettle. Okay. That means I'm boiling hot, eh, boy? All righty. Oh, look at you challenging. This is the embracing of the challenge and walking forward in spite of what's not coming for you or what is coming for you. You just this is the energy of waking up first thing in the morning and having that feeling of anticipation right away. Like not having to think, not having to do. It's like, oh, what's going to happen today kind of energy the second you wake up. That's this card. That's crazy. Oh, followed by Melody. This is the Princess of Wands. This is my Page of Wands. This is all. Ooh, girl, you got me tingling here. This card, man. I wish you guys listening to this on the podcast could see this card. She is gorgeous. Is she, sweetheart?
Wow.
Yeah, they keep trying to get me to join the what is it? The red-hatted ladies, or they wear purple or something, and they stay.
My mom belonged to the Red Hats.
Oh, dude, is this your mom? How about that? The girls from the seniors club keep trying to get me to join. I'm like, yeah, this is like, yeah, maybe I have a cool ass purple hat somewhere. right? But this energy is cool. So mom's on board. It's like you got a monkey on your back, of a good kind of monkey. And that's ooh, you got a partner. Look at this. Is this you? Is this your solid alignment?
It could be me. I've been kind of thinking about putting myself out there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So the Two of Cups comes here. It's got, because we're practicing the alignment thing, this is everything coming together. This is you in solid alignment, committing to walking. Oh, I'm feeling this. This is your alignment. You feel this? This is you walking your path all the time. You've got not just yourself holding your hand, but your mother's holding your hand. And it's like you've got the feeling of completeness that you've been missing how many years? Am I reading this right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so why are you so nonchalant with the you should be celebrating this. You've come home.
Because I keep to myself, and I know you're right. I should be celebrating.
But you don't trust it.
Pardon?
You don't trust it.
No.
Because you've never had it, and it's never been given to you. And even when it was given to you, it was taken right away.
Yeah.
By somebody else, right? But I want you to take a nice deep breath and relax into the truth that you deserve this. You are here for you. You ain't here for me. You ain't here for anybody watching or listening to this podcast. You are here for you. Do you get this? You ain't here for nobody else. Okay, Lainey maybe has a bit of a stake in here because she's your baby. You know, Lainey's Treva's dog, you guys. Cutest little dachshund. She's adorable. If you get a chance to see it, Retrieva put out a video of taking the dog to the lake, to the river.
Yeah.
And she got one of those little doggy, we're going to keep you swimming life jackets on, and the poor thing rolls over. It was the funniest thing. I don't know how the dog felt about the rollover, but she definitely made me feel good. My dear.
She still stayed in the water after that.
Yeah, well, she likes it, right?
Yeah.
She's I think that water for people, for dogs, whatever, we take to it naturally, because initially that's where we came from. We came from the water originally, right? So going back to it gives us that balance, that calm, that relax, that I'm home physical feeling. How did you feel putting your feet in the lake? It was nice and warm yesterday, though, huh?
Oh, I could do it every day, all day.
Good. You should. Well, I don't know about all day. You'd get a lot wrinkly. Which, by the way, hey, do you know how your fingers get all wrinkly when you swim in a lot? So I just learned that isn't because you're all waterlogged. Believe it or not, your fingers get all wrinkly when you're soaking in the water, so that your fingers will have better grip when you pick up things. It's a natural response to being in the water.
Oh, wow.
It's a good thing. Is that crazy? Yeah. And we all thought, get out of the water. You're getting all wrinkly. You're supposed to get wrinkly. That's the science. Oh my God. We love science. Grip. That's what life is all about, right? Having grip. Let me look at what's coming up for you. This is, dude, death card right out of the gate. This is transformation. You are preparing for a battle that you've already won. And you know that you've already won. And you're just sitting. I got this same feeling going on for me too. You know, it's like whatever comes of this battle that you're about to go through, it doesn't matter. Your trick here is to keep yourself from falling back into and getting lost into the past tense, right?
The battle of the truth.
That's right. You keep your focus on the truth, and you will get your wish. Right.
Yeah.
If you here's a better part of it. Right. So there's an essence of this card comes up because there's a piece of you that's thinking that part of your family was lost. Part of your love was taken away from you. Are you catching up on this? And so you are left feeling like you're on the outside looking in. Right. Your task, should you choose to accept it, is to go to those people that you are missing or feel on the outside from, and work your way back in. Find a plan to recreate the relationship with those people and start over again. Just takes a little bit of courage. And
Not with their bullshit.
well, it's not the ones that you don't want to be with. It's the ones that you miss.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you want to dig in. There's, sometimes you got to go through the gauntlet to get to the gold in life, right? So there's something that's left past somebody in particular. You likely already know who it is. If you feel for it, you know who it is. And your control, your ability to have a relationship with that person has been taken away from you. Yes? Right? So that's not fair. You want your control back. You should be allowed to have friends with whoever you have friends with, in spite of somebody else who is not in your essence. That you don't vibe with that person, fine. They do not have to be in your world. They do not have to exist. But your control is yours when you decide that they no longer have the control that keeps you from going to that person. Right? This is, and you, tell you what, this is you bringing them the love that they, right? So there's an essence, they're probably on the other side sitting there, and you should be feeling this because I'm obviously reading this through you. There's an essence of, they miss you too. They almost see you as having escaped and rescued yourself, and you have a knight in shining armor energy about you for them, right? Cast aside the crap, focus on that good. Find the light in there. Give them a call, write them an email, write them a physical letter, and the two of you will be back together, and you're going to be, look at this, two of you will be happy as pigs in poop. I don't know who this person is. You know who this person is, but I would, dude, with all of these swords here, you're either going into surgery or you're going to write a specific letter to somebody, say, hey, I miss you. You're welcome. Holy crowley.
I know just who.
Yeah, I know you know just who. And, go with the flow, right? They might not be ready. They might be stunned. They might be, they might not be ready for it. Just allow, this is your giving, this is grace. This is what I call taking back your grace, is giving back to them. Hey, this is where I was. This is who I was. This is what I did. Here's what I owe you. Here's what I, whatever it is that you need to say to them, right? Put it down, get into alignment first and feel the words, right? You don't even have to give it to them. You don't even have to write it and then give it to them, right? This is about you and your spirit giving them and their spirit back their grace, right? So you can just do it. Call their spirit to you so that you can see them standing in front of you, clear as a bell, and tell them that way, right? That's one way to do it. That gives you your grace and allows your spirit to take your grace and share it with them.
It deserves a letter.
Yeah. Well, with all these swords, I'd say so too. But that's entirely up to you, my friend. But wow, cool. And just the look. Do you feel the healing just from the thought alone? Right? See how her spirit, it's a her? Yeah. Her spirit is feeling it already. I can feel the healing in me that you were experiencing. Ergo, her spirit is feeling it as well. She might not know why. This could be a miracle happening for her that she's not connected to. She doesn't know why she is suddenly feeling this really good feeling in her bones, right? And she might be thinking of you. She wouldn't be thinking of me. She doesn't know me, right? But she might be thinking of you. You know how you have those moments where you think of that's when I say, if you think of somebody you haven't talked to in a while, pick up the phone and give them a call, because that's their spirit saying, hey, I miss you.
Yeah. I'm still intrigued with marketing though.
Yeah.
It's on my mind.
Yeah. Well, think about it. You need to figure out how I've got a product for you. You just got to figure out how you're going to move it. Right. Come to me with a sufficient plan that I can give to Greg, and you're good to go. You know what I mean? Like, you want to think about it. You've been all over my website to see what we're doing. The other thing is, go check out pepperfire.ca.
Okay.
So my name only just truncate it there before Tina.ca. That is the manufacturing company.
Okay.
Maybe you got a food product we can make for you. I don't know. Anyway, think about it. Take a look. And it might not have, this might be just triggering something for you.
Yeah.
It might have nothing to do with me and open a pathway for you. But
Yeah.
what you want to do is you want to feel the flashies that come at you. I call them flashies, right? Like me saying, oh, well, we're putting together a program so that we can have distributors, right? And you're going, oh, I'm looking for something to do because I want to make some cash and improve my day-to-day income, right? And the universe will throw flashes like that at you. So there's moving somebody else's thing, maybe, is the energy. You got to feel your way through it. Maybe it's moving Greg's thing, maybe it's moving your book. Maybe it's using Greg's thing to practice how to move things so you can move your book. Maybe it's something else entirely, but you got to feel your way through it. And it'll ring like a bell every time. That's the practice.
Okay.
Love to you. Let me know what you figure out. This is going to be fun.
I will.
All righty. I will talk to you soon enough. Have a great weekend. Bye. Oh my gosh. Treva is doing, my God, this woman is not the same woman I first met. How many years ago now, Treva? Totally. And she'll tell you herself, she's not the same woman either. This is the power that you grasp and are able to become just by relaxing into this true self that you are is freaking amazing. And 20 years ago, I couldn't have said to you, oh, this is how this works, this is how this goes. But the more I read the cards, the more the cards tell me which way to walk. And fascinatingly enough, when they click in so well, they click. So that's no, we're just going to remove that, give space in the back. Who did we have? Jazz came up. Say hi to everybody that's come in this morning. Holly's working today, so she had an awesome job interview yesterday for a summer job. Did you know? That's the way to plant the seeds, Holly. Those will come up, I imagine. Well, if you're still here when I get to you, I'll get to you. If not, you have a great week. And we'll talk. Good luck with the summer job. Keep looking. Plant the seeds, darling. You'll be surprised at where the plants sprout. Hi, little witchy one. How you doing? Love button number 1. I love that. I got Amanda after Jazz. And I'll bring little witchy one if she can stick around long enough this morning after Amanda. Alrighty. If Jazz is ready, we're going to bring her on live and we'll start the next set of reading here for you guys. Jazz has some good news to share. Good morning, Jazz. Your mic.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic, honey. How are you?
Doing great. I found out I'm getting a raise this week on my check.
Yay! That's so fantastic. Yeah, you know why you got that raise, eh?
Because I'm doing good at my job.
Uh-huh.
And they're impressed.
Yep. That's so, dude, if you're going to do a job, do it to the best of your ability and don't worry about your your co-employees, because if your bosses love you, what your employees think is irrelevant, right?
Yes.
There you go. Good. Oh, wow. So when does the raise kick in? I suppose after your next paycheck.
I get paid this week. It's supposed to be on this week's check, which I get paid on Thursday.
Nice. Congratulations. So you have to pat yourself on the back and celebrate that because you did that. Nobody else did that. That's what we're here for. You feel that energy wherever fiber of your being is on fire because you're so proud of yourself.
Yes.
That's the energy you want to feel all day, every day, right? In control, because you don't want to be out of control and crazy with how you feel, right? But you want to find a way to feel that buzz all day, every day, so that it doesn't leave you. And if it leaves you, if you're feeling meh, that's cool. If you're on balance, that's cool. You don't have to be on fire all the time. But oh my God, if you could be, isn't it great?
Yes.
Let's see what your cards have to say for you this week, my dear. Ooh, this is the challenge. This is the Deuce of Wands. This is the alignment challenge. This is the biggest one. This is how brave are you to take on the alignment challenge and know that whatever path you are going to walk down is not going to be anything like you imagine it. Are you ready for this challenge, Jazz?
Yes.
Good girl. Look at that. Oh, dude. And followed by the Knight of Wands. Not only are you ready for this challenge, you are embracing it. You have found a modicum of control and power that you didn't know existed in yourself, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, and you're feeling the miracles all over the place. This is the Six of Wands. This is feeling like, this is like feeling like the master warrior who has just learned that all of his troops are not only behind him, they are so 100% on board for winning this lifelong battle that there is no way that they can lose. Is this how you are feeling?
Yes, I feel so powerful and I feel happy and I finally feel just like at peace where I'm not in the flight or flight mode anymore. I just like feel like everybody could,
Oh,
I feel like I could go on the top of a roof and like just scream that I'm like,
I'm here. I'm me.
happy.
Yeah. Is that cool? Oh, you're making me cry with the power of this. This is so powerful. Oh, this is intense. So that's it. You're never letting this go. Oh, I will warn you, dude, as good as you feel right now and how committed you feel to this right now, you got to stay vigilant because that pointy little head of yours is wont to fall back into the old habits. This is a practice. You got to keep practicing. You
Yeah.
get it?
I was even saying when you were on the thing with Trevor just now, I said, I am. I was
Girl.
practicing, I am.
I am.
I am.
I am. I am. And I am all that I am, right? Like really, really feed those words, feel those words, become those words. You have all the power to do everything that you need to do. If you don't have the knowledge, you will be given the knowledge to find what you need to know. All you have to do is go with the flow, follow the stream. This is the challenge, right? This is the challenge. You now have the multitudes of the universe at your beck and call. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Now you need to be the powerful, in control, benevolent, because you got to take care of yourself. You got to feed yourself well. You got to keep yourself clean. You got to keep yourself well slept. Sleep is your best friend, by the way. You got to have fun. Do the things that you like doing. Find a way to have fun doing the things that you don't like doing. Right?
Oh yeah.
Because those are the things that you don't like doing and the things that will pull you out of alignment so fast to make your head swim.
True.
Yeah. So you've got to look at it and go, okay, it's compromise. It's internal compromise, right? So what have you got going on that threatens your personal power, right? Feel for it. What's trying to pull you out of alignment, or who, for that matter? I love that you
the person that first comes to my mind is I'm not sure.
You don't have to say their name. You just you can embody them without saying their name because we are on the internet. Eh?
Oh yeah.
If you know who you're thinking of, right? You'll feel
Yeah.
say their name out loud inside of your head, and your belly will say, "Oh yeah, that's them."
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, that's them, right? So you feel for it, and your belly goes, "Oh yeah, that's them," and you will feel it like it's like a gong going off sometimes. It's like,
yes,
this is pay attention, woman, pay attention, right? And
yes.
So you want to feel that. So now this is the person. So here's the nuance of maintaining your alliance, your balance with yourself when this person threatens that, right? So I want you to take a deep breath, relax into your alignment, do the I am, and I want you to picture them standing in front of you and stay in alignment. I don't want you going out of alignment as you picture them. Can you picture them standing in front of you? Take another deep breath. You're going to be hard to pull in because it's a negative person. Right? Look for their light. There's a light in them that you don't know because you only see their darkness. Feel for it.
I see it very little, and I'm like,
there you go. Okay, now I want you to magnify that little spark of them that you're trying to see. I want you to pour all the love and care and friendship you possibly can into that love light center. And it'll expand, it'll get bigger. And I want you to keep doing that on it till it feels that nasty. It's gonna flush all of the darkness and all of the blackness out of that person, and they're gonna turn into a full love light being, like somebody that you like and love. So can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. And then once you see the light flushing out of their pores so that they're like flashy light, like one of your favorite people kind of look at, you leave them go like that and never think of them any way ever again other than like that. And if you do, you go back to seeing them that way. And what that does is it gives you the grace of, I don't have to dislike or hate that person because I love them. And why do you love them? Because you see the true them that they don't know.
True.
Right? And that's grace. Right? You're giving them their whole complete space in spite of the fact that they have no clue who they are.
They're lost.
Yeah. And you're found. And your grace is to give them that love light pathway to find themselves. When you give them all of that light, because you've got an abundance of it right now. You've got an overabundance of it for yourself. You have to share it. So it's most powerful to share that with the people that you don't like. Repaint them, relook at them, see them for the beauty and the love light that they don't know, because they come at you like, nah. And see them the way that they are truly in their inner souls, because everybody has that little spark. Everybody. Even nasty old Donald Trump. He doesn't know it. He'll likely never know it. But everybody
will never know it until it kills him.
Right? Yeah. Well, it likely won't kill him, but it'll embrace him like the prodigal son when he comes back home. And so should we. Right? Anytime we carry negative energies towards another person, we hurt ourselves. And that's true. Why the nuance here is important, right? So like I said, why is that? Why does that threaten your alignment? It has nothing to do with you.
I think for me, when I started my healing process last year, I started thinking, if these people come back and I haven't healed from them, they're going to notice, even though I had that abundance in my head started telling me, these people get a part in my progress and see that they have they did wrong to me and they don't know they did wrong, then that means I gave them all the power to them and I didn't know how to take it back.
That's right. And now you do, right? So,
yes.
So, okay. So, you have to watch with the tower. I've got the tower coming up for you. So
that's what I was just saying. I think I had a tower moment, but I didn't know what it was.
It's very much, right? So the tower screams of a moment where you had a very set idea of how people are and how people work in the world. And you just learned this past week that they are completely different from what you thought.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I like to think when I get a negative thought or a negative feeling towards a person, my first question, I got this from one of the Course in Miracles teachers. And he said to me, why do you want to see them like that? And I said, what do you mean? I said, they're like that. And he said, no, they are just as perfect and whole and complete as you are. Why are you choosing to see them as the lost, empty, broken vessel that they want to be, rather than see them as their whole, complete self, which they are?
That's true. See them
That's
as their true selves, not their
Mhm.
broken, disheveled, I am broke, I need help.
That's right. And when you look at, like, people like that, I say, like, early on, I said, you just look at them, you acknowledge that they're there, and then you ignore them, right? When you can get them past the point of having to ignore them because they disrupt your space so much, you can look at them and do the exercise that you just did and change how you see these people. And
Yes, I can.
this is the exact same nuance of going back and changing people and places and things from your past that bother you. You go
Yes.
back and you put them into place. You work them through. It's the same thing with human beings. And that I think is this is the tower moment, is that you didn't realize that you could change things. You didn't realize that you could change the past just by feeling differently about it.
I think that's what it was. I was like trying to think of it. Like I remember in this dream I had, it was just like I was in the tower moment, except you know how when it's thundering outside and you can get killed by the electricity. So I must have chased the electricity and I'm like, but I still lived. I didn't die.
That's right. This is the, what do we they call this? This is the melding moment, right? Is when the ego self realizes, wait a minute, it happened. We aligned. I recognize the ego self recognizes, right? There's two voices inside of yourself, the real you and the ego self, which is the meat suit, which is the body. Okay. Well, the body has its own thoughts. That's the free will part. It is the free will of yourself, right? The part that is out of control and really needs boundaries because it's an idiot, right?
Yes.
And if it doesn't know it's an idiot, it needs to get on board and realize that the reason we are taking control is because it has done a really poor job all this time, and it is so much more powerful in alignment. You catch that?
Yes.
And that's the key. The key is it knowing that when it's in its power, it is all that you want to be, when you want to be, where you want to be, and nobody can take that away from you. Nobody ever, because this is eternal.
Yes.
That's the point of alignment, sweetheart. That right there. And then I get the 8 of Wands. This, followed by the 9. Right? This is you creating all of the challenges that you are going to go after. And then it's followed by the 8 of Swords, which is all about staying the hell out of your head because you're the only one stopping you.
Don't be in my mind.
You got it. Man, dude, Treva, if you're still watching this girl has nailed this in way shorter time than you did. But wow, look at this transformation here right in front of us. One of my other readers, I said, here, go watch that reading I did for you week before last. And he came back and he said, oh my God, he said, I watched a transformation happen for that young girl while you were reading for her. He was so blown away, Jazz. He could feel your alignment click.
Oh my God.
Right? And you, that's what you want to share, is that ability to click that. I want you to spend the rest of your days making that the most important thing in your personal existence. And when you get good enough at it, you figure out how to show other people how to plug that thing in. It only takes 2 seconds, you know. I got you got all the spiritualists in the world. I got Dalai Lama over there, who's one of the most spiritual beings in the world. He spends 6 to 8 hours a day just trying to get into alignment. That's his meditation practice. So a third of his waking day is spent not living this, but living this.
True alignment and truly in your heart space.
You got it. And that's where the magic comes from. Well, as you can see, you just got a raise out of it. How about that? Didn't even
Yes.
have to ask for it or anything, right?
No,
And I bet everybody didn't get a raise, did they?
I don't think so. I didn't ask anybody else. Did you get a raise?
That's how it works, my darling. And it gets better, right? And the trick going forward is, right, recognize that this happened, this was your alignment, this was your pulling yourself together in such a way that your bosses have recognized that, right?
Yes.
Everything that you have done vis-a-vis these bosses, and they got to be sitting there going, is this the same girl that we hired? Because you're
Exactly.
not, right?
I'm not.
Other people got to be looking at you going, who is this person?
Exactly.
They're not being so mean to you suddenly, are they?
Yes, they're not being so mean to me.
They see the change. They feel the change. And one of these days, Jazz, you're going to feel it, but you will discover that the weakest people around you are the ones who fear you most.
Oh yeah, I also noticed that. Like, I notice even when a jealousy person, when they're jealous of you, they really could show it. And then you're like, do not become that jealousy and be like, okay, if you're jealous of me, I'll become jealous of you. That gets you nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where the grace comes. You feed them back. You're jealous of me because you haven't found what I have. And if you turn it back on them, you give them pity, you give them love, and you hold space for them to find it for themselves one day. But that's not your problem. That's theirs.
True.
Yeah. Personal power is the most important thing you can get. And unlike certain people selling personal power, I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg for it on Tuesday mornings. My darling, I am loving watching you. What must your parents think?
My parents, my mom can see it. She's like, I'm so glad. My mom is like super impressed. My dad, when I got a raise, my brother and my dad were like, did you even ask how much it was? And I said, all I heard was the word raise. And then I didn't ask, like, how much of a raise are you going to give me? They're like, you should have asked. But everybody's like in shock. They're like, what?
Well, you'll find out on payday when you look at it. You know what? I would, I would expect somewhere between 10 and 25 cents an hour kind of raise. When my husband gives out raises, he tends to do $1 an hour at a time. So it costs us a lot more every time a raise goes out around here. So, and I know that there are some.
That's like 100 pennies each check, 1 penny.
You know what? It's in order for them to, especially in your industry, they have tighter margins than I have.
That's true.
I don't know what kind of growth phase their company is in, but if they're not growing by leaps and bounds, you're getting pennies on the hour, not dollars on the hour. So
yeah.
But just the fact that you're getting a raise and that you got a very complimentary employee review, because you work for a big company, yeah?
Yes, I work for Marshall's.
Oh, okay. Very big company. And so they have that corporate philosophy in the background that plays into the retail business that you're working in, right? Because it's like a franchise, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So the better they run that Marshall's store, the better Marshall's like them, the more profits they make, the more the store makes, the more they have to share with you. But you're still limited by Marshall's overall caps.
True.
So Marshall's might have a rule that says, oh, no employees anywhere get more than 10 cents an hour increase, in which case, right? So what you would want to find out is what is your potential maximum raise versus how much is the raise that you actually get, to see how impressed your bosses are. You catch that? So yeah, your brother and your dad are right, but find out what the cap is, find out where that top limit is, and that'll feed you that information.
Okay.
Right. And dude, if I were you, if you really because you like this job, you like this company.
Yes, I like this company.
Have you looked into what sort of a future you might have working for corporate marshals? Is
They
there?
said in the future, they said they might move me up to the cashiers, and then later I might be able to work with the women in the front, like the cashier and stuff. They might move me up, but I'm not sure about the like corporate where the COO is and the like
Yeah,
main
yeah.
boss. I have to go through all the numbers and the growth of the company.
Well, you'll figure your way through it. May not even be with marshals. You might end up, being a cashier. You might just stay a stock clerk. You could end up being maybe a store manager one day, or you could stay just a stock clerk. You got to feel your way through it. You've got, right, your primary goal in life, your mother will tell you, is to have a job that you like doing, that you enjoy doing, that pays all your bills.
My mom also tells me sometimes, she's like, it's not about making friends, because when I had my last job where I wasn't enjoying myself, I did the wrong things, and I told myself, Mom, I want a friend to be able to talk to. She's like, jobs are not about making friends. I mean, you can make friends, but they're not the ones paying your bills for you. And I'm like, you're right. I'm paying my bills. I'm the one who is showing up. They're not putting in my time.
That's right. That's right. And your mom's nailed it on that thought, right? Your boss isn't your friend, your coworkers, they could become your friends, but when push comes to shove, that's when you find out who your true friends are. So make sure that the people that you pour your heart into are pouring their heart right back into you. Otherwise, don't waste your time.
Yes.
Right? My girl, keep practicing.
I will.
I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
I'm
very proud of myself.
How are your readings going on TikTok?
Oh, my readings are going good. I've been I just did one on Thursday and stuff. I don't know. I think my fan base is different. Like it used to have a lot of people. Like I used to have like one 3.K5. Right now, I don't know what I'm having, like less than that. So I don't know what happened to that fan base, though I'm like sharing it out. But yeah, I kept telling myself last week, I don't know. I don't know if it was like the depression I got into, but I got into this thing. My ego mindset was like, are you even a good psychic? And I'm like, you must be. People are returning back to you. You're like, but then it's not. I don't have the big fan base I started with. And I'm like, I started feeling bad about myself. I'm like, is anybody even listening to me?
That you hear the internal dialogue, right? You recognize it, and
Yes.
these are the conversations. That's the conversation. Your pointy little head is going, oh no, this is too comfortable, this is too easy. We need to live out of alignment, right? It is so comfortable, so used to living on the other side of the separation that it's uncomfortable being. You have to you have to make your separation. You need your ego self committed to the comfort of that that alignment, right? It's you build it piece by piece, right? It's not going to be a big house until you build every little room. You get it? Sure. And the longer you practice, right? Like right now, you're doing really, really well vis-a-vis your bosses and staying in alignment with your bosses.
Yes.
You've been practicing being in alignment with your family. I don't know how you're doing with your family, but you'll see where you have difficulty with your alignment. That's where you look at it and you go, okay, why isn't that comfortable? Why am I not happy in that little box? And you put that box away. You put that box together, right? Because most times that box means nothing about you. That little box of a memory of that person, of that thing that happened, here you are carrying it through life like it's a suitcase.
And you have all this baggage, and then once it like comes like the 10 of Wands and you have to let it go, you're like, oh, I'm not letting it go. I keep holding on to it. You're like, no, you have to let go.
That's right. That's right. So it's sort of that's where with the Six of Swords, right? Today, you get this. You are on board. This is the easiest thing for you to say. Now, the trick is to watch. If you can stay in this alignment the rest of your days, jazz bonus. But it doesn't work like that. Usually it's not a one and done, and you got to keep doing it over and over again. That's why I say 2 weeks. They say it takes 2 weeks to do, to take an action and turn it into a habit. Right. So this is your task, is to make it a habit to always be checking to see if you're in alignment or not. Right.
Make sure I practice and I'm like, I'm in alignment, instead of getting out of control and be like, oh shit, I lost it.
But when you lose, you go, ooh, I noticed that I lost it. Okay, let's get back into alignment. Right. It gets easier. It really, really does. But this thing's tricksy. This thing will trick you into thinking you're in alignment just long enough for you to discover that you really, really aren't. Figure that one out. All right. Good luck to you. You have a great week. Enjoy the raise. Find out the parameters so you know how great a raise it was. And have a great day at week.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Jazz. Have one. Oh my gosh. The longer I do this alignment practice and teach other people how to do this alignment practice, the better I like watching the alignment practice. This is so cool. All righty. I got Amanda sitting on deck waiting for a live reading, but I don't see her in the visual. So we'll give her a second to come on. And there she is. And I got Little Witchy One still waiting for a reading. And if somebody else is in there watching, feel free to let me know that you're there, and we'll bring you on after Little Witchy One, if she's still here. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Are you back home now?
I am, but I am going back in like another week or so.
Happy traveler. Are we moving permanently now? What's going on?
No, it's just a family summer home. And so it's the summer. I get to go
whenever you want.
Well, yeah, essentially whenever I want, since I'm by myself. But this weekend I'm going with my friends, so I had to put it on the schedule that my friends from college I'm going. One's flying in from Canada.
Oh, you guys schedule with each other so you don't interlap if somebody brings friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And the friend that's coming is from my home.
Yes.
Wow, cool.
We called her Canada in college and everything.
Yeah, right on. What part of Canada is she from?
She's near Buffalo, so she's not too far from there.
Be Toronto, Niagara Falls. What's near Buffalo?
Or at least that's the airport she flies out of.
Okay. Oh, she could be. Good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Canada's pretty big, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, she could, if she's flying into Buffalo, it could be Toronto. It could be almost. She could be flying from one of the small airports too. So she could be flying from London, and I wouldn't know. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head because it's not something I ever.
So when she gets there, ask her how come she's not boycotting the States. By the way,
okay.
Don't understand anything.
I know she's a homeopathic doctor, so cool. She treats like with natural medicines and stuff, and she's pretty great. She's really, really wonderful human being.
Oh wow, that'd be a great weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I wish I had a. I mean, my cards are like flying all over the place here suddenly. Ooh. What have you got? Disrupting. Look at this. So something. Oh, see now and then. See, I say something like that because the way the cards are behaving, and then you give me that look. So you know something that you're. Oh, the card's gonna see this. Cards can feel it. So what is this? What is this? What's going on here? This is what I like when somebody comes in and they haven't told me what their secret is.
I know a lot of things.
Well, this is practice. So this is over and over and over and over. And followed by the World, which is the release. And then the Justice. Is this a settlement?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, it's a settlement of some kind. It's the practice, release. And then the Justice. followed by the Magician and the Melody card, followed by the Three of Wands. Okay. All right. So this, in spite of being the Practice card, is also the Apprentice card. Does this have to do with work?
Yes.
Very good. All right. And you have discovered a way to do what you want to do in such a way. You just need to put physical infrastructure in place.
Well, I mean, there's things going on, I would say that, but there's things going on at work, yeah. My primary job.
So what do you need to put in place?
Well, the whole apprentice thing, the person I'm training is not listening to me. I asked her to keep me up to date and keep log, and fill out this form. She outright refuses to do so. She says she doesn't have time. It literally would take 2 minutes to do. So what does she do? I don't know.
I know what you do.
I know what I do.
I know what you do. I know what you do. Get into alignment. So there's what are you not seeing?
I don't know. I know I'm not putting my energy into the tit for tat and the little temper tantrum that she's throwing and acting like a child. So I'm not putting my energy into that.
And you've been there how long?
Just yesterday, 18 years.
All right. And what would you do if they turn around and say, "No, sorry, but this is your apprentice. You're stuck with her"?
I don't know. She came up in another reading I had and they said she's not going to last the summer. And she's not making anybody happy around me either. So it's not just me, it's other people, including my lead. And I'm good friends with one of the directors and I had a discussion with him yesterday. So
what did he say?
He was not happy. He's not a director over us though. He's just a director in the company. He worked his way up and I was friends with him when he was lower.
Yeah. You love how the business world works.
Yep.
I just went into my head.
Yeah.
Business world is why I'm self-employed. Mostly because of boys, but all right. So you're done. You're like, I'm done with this. Get rid of this. Get this. So do you still have to work with her until they get rid of her? How's this working for you?
Technically, yes. So I'm going to do what I have to do and do what I do and keep on my focus.
Yeah. So this is you doing your thing.
Yeah.
Right. There is an element of there's something that you still have to do with this person, even though you don't want to do anything with this person.
Mm-hmm.
That's your grace. This is the grace thing. This is the get into alignment, get over your crap, get it over, get it done with, and you're good to go. Because when she's gone, here comes the high priestess, right?
Yeah.
Still followed by the moon, which is why I said, what are you not seeing? So your trick between now and the time that she goes is to find a way to give her grace, hold the space for her to not be the out of control idiot that she is, and to find her inner light. So do the exercise. Did you watch the exercise we just did with Jazz?
No, I was kind of doing work stuff.
Of course. So we're going to do it again because it's such an important exercise. All right. I want you to take a nice deep breath. This person that your apprentice here, I want you in alignment. I want you to picture them standing in front of you, bright as day. Is this a woman?
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to see her standing in front of you as clear as a bell. And when you can see her, you let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to tell her as lovingly as you possibly can exactly what is wrong with her. What's she doing wrong? No, for real. Stay in alignment with love.
Wrong with her? I know.
With
I think I'm on a lot of things that's wrong with her.
Yeah. No. We're not going to stay out of your head. I want you to do this in alignment. I want you to tell her how to find her way home. What is she missing that causes her to be out of there? She's not living in her light, right?
Correct. She
Right.
carries
Her
a dark
light.
cloud over her head, and she pulls it with her no matter what position she holds in this company, no matter what position she's going to hold.
Okay, so we're going to help her fix that. I want you to take a nice deep breath and relax. Give me her name, and I'll do it for her at the same time.
Gina.
Gina. All right. I want you to take. Oh, my Gina just came in. Hold on. All right. It's not you, Gina. It's a different Gina. Okay. That's a whole story. Remind me one day. I'll tell you all about my Gina. All right. So same Gina. Doesn't matter. Bring Gina in. You're going to see Gina. I want you to focus. I want you to see her in her perfection. I want you to look for it. It might be only a little teeny tiny spark at first, but you'll be able to feel it. Feel for it, and you will see her. Do you see her?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I want you to take that spark of love light that is her, and I want you to feed it like you're fanning flames of a fire. And I want you to fill it bigger. I want to take all of your love light and pour it into her like you are filling a vessel. And I want you to keep filling it. All of the darkness, all of the blackness will dissipate, go away, and be replaced by that light. And I want you see it screaming out of her pores. I want it exploding out of her pores. She can hardly keep her meat suit together. She is so whole and complete and love light. Can you feel that?
There you go. She was resisting at first. She was holding on so tight, and then I could feel it release.
Yeah, it's not her resisting. It's her spirit resisting. Her spirit, not her spirit, her meat suit doesn't know that she has a spirit, which is why she is the way that she is.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, and I totally understand all that. I know. Yeah.
But you just gave her grace in spite of all that.
Yep.
You feel that? You suddenly like her a lot more than you did a minute ago. And here's the beauty of this magical, this little effect that you just cast on her. This is why I call myself a witch. She's going to change. She will be different towards you from here on in because you now see her differently. That's the greatest magic I could ever teach anybody as a spellcaster is that one right there. That's my favorite. I call that the love curse. I'm going to curse your ass with love. Right? I don't have to hate you. I don't have to dislike you. I love you to pieces. Here, look, I got all the love in the world for you. Right? And you just pump it, and you do that with any person that bothers you, annoys you, niggles at you, gives you negative energy in any way, shape, or form. You give them love right back, and the universe loves it to pieces. And
yeah, love. She needs more of it because she's
going
through some challenges, you know.
She's gonna keep going through it as long as she believes that she is nothing. She is scared. There's nobody coming to save her. She is lost. She is alone. And until she realizes that she is none of those things, she will continue to be exactly the way she is. And she will bang her head against the wall, and she will hate her life. And crazy as this sounds, some people are happy that way.
Yep. I don't doubt it.
I don't even. Now I need my glasses, and I don't know where I put them down. Oh, these ones will work. There you go. My darling, is little witchy one still waiting to be read for, my darling? I got that damn OJ came in, and I didn't even see you come in, honey. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Ninja Mama's made it back. Who I read for Treve already. Little Witchy One, are you still here? I'm going to let you go, Amanda. We'll see who's coming up next. But
take care.
Enjoy that one. That's good luck. The divorce papers are coming, babe.
I don't doubt it. I'm here high on life, man. I'm just loving life, going out in nature and living in my flow and alignment. And
that's the way to do it, right?
Yep.
And you know, it's funny. It brings me back to the promise of joy and bliss that can be found just by looking for the silver lining, no matter what your circumstances are. And I got it from a woman by the name of Bessie Ten Boom, who was a victim at Bergen-Belsen during World War II. And her sister was a lecturer. She managed to survive the concentration camps in World War II. And she went around lecturing, and I'm getting chills at it. Anyway, Corey told a story of sitting around the fireplace in the Jewish concentration camp at Christmas Eve. And they had all taken their rations, because they were only given like minimal food to be kept alive. Anyway, they were given their rations, and they were sitting around the fire at Christmas. They'd taken the rations and squirreled stuff away and made a Christmas cake. So they were sitting around the campfire. I'm getting chills just thinking about this story. And they're sharing this Christmas cake. And they start sharing what they're grateful for, like we do at Thanksgiving, like you guys do at Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
And so they're sitting around the fire. I'm getting chills telling this story. I love this story so much. And they're all saying, well, I am grateful that we have our sisterhood and that we can have friends and survive when so many people have been killed and dead and the war and everything else. And I'm grateful for this cake. And they go around the circle. And Bessie turns around and she says, well, I'm grateful for the fleas. And Corey just loses it right up into her head, because this is the bane of her existence are these fleas. They are everywhere, and you just can't get rid of them. And she explodes at her and she says, Bessie Ten Boom, you have absolutely lost your mind. I can be grateful for a lot of things in spite of our conditions, but I can never be grateful for the fleas. And she said, Bessie looks at her and she says, oh, but Corey, you have to be. And Corey's like, are you mad? How could I possibly be grateful for the fleas? And Bessie says, because if it weren't for the fleas, the SS would come into our barracks and we wouldn't be able to have this Christmas party.
Yep.
I'm grateful for the fleas.
Yep.
Right? And that's the magic.
It is magic.
That's the magic that this woman carried. So many people never snap into separation and they walk through life. We call them living age. Like most of the people that I know that have, and probably all of the people that I know have Down syndrome, are walking angels, because they never lose that connection. And I don't know why not, but they are always completely whole. They always feel complete. Maybe it's because we pour extra love and extra benefit into a Down syndrome baby because they're such a special baby to survive. I don't know, but the ability to see absolute silver lining in the most horrific things. I'm
laughing because Gina has an adult son who has Down syndrome, and you brought it up.
No, are you kidding?
And so she struggles with him and everything. So I do support, like, she's a good person. She struggles so much because her ex-husband doesn't help. And, like, it's such a struggle between work and life balance. And he's calling all the time and he goes to school. Like, so she does. And then she's having electrical issues in her home. So she's got a lot going on, and then trying to balance this. And
yeah. And
so
but she doesn't have an IM.
No,
she doesn't have, right? And that's, everybody goes through life. They're looking for a partner. They're looking for somebody to fill the space in their life. And they never, ever, I call them NPCs, but they will die never realizing that they have that inside of themselves. And all they got to do is pull it out and embrace it. Okay, she'd be way more powerful if she had that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Hold space for her to find it. See her as if she's coping. See the part of her that's laughing at herself because she's not coping.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I mean, our power self sits there, goes, yeah. When you need me, bish, I'm just going to hang back here and watch you bang your heads off against the wall as often as you can, all day, every day. But I'm here. I'm here.
Yep.
I'm over here. I got all the power in the world for you. Let me know when you need me. And here you go, bouncing off the walls in spite of that, right?
Yep.
Craziness. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
How's your practice going? Have you been working on that, or did you just take the vacation and turned off?
Well, I've been taking, and then the week to recover, like it took a while because, I'm focusing on, eating better and moving again because, I've had a lot of medical issues and stuff. And then basically I've been working on the mental side, getting prepared, but I haven't really gone out and physically moved. So now with that vacation, I was tired, even like going out like every single day because I work from home. So I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. Yes,
Get into
correct.
alignment, you won't feel the exhaustion.
Yeah. So
Right?
when
you're reading, you don't feel any of that. You don't feel that because you do that flow through. I want you to do that same flow through on, you practice that so that the energy is coming from here, not from here. This thing will exhaust on you. You will feel physically tired. You will feel hungry. You will feel pain. You will feel anxiety. You will feel all of that. Get into alignment. You feel none of it.
Yeah, that's what this past week, last Friday I had off and went for a hike and I had a lot more energy. I was, next to nature, a river. I just stood in the middle of it for like an hour and just took it all in, saw all the birds and the wildlife and the trees and the plants. I was talking to the plants. Like,
were they talking back?
Yes. I asked them to touch my hand and there was no wind. And then you could see it getting closer and closer. And then it touched my hand. I love plants.
I love that. People don't believe that this happens. I discovered that you could talk to plants. I was at my stepson's house, and he has an absolute jungle of plants all over his house. And it's like, I mean, I have a jungle of plants. People think my plants are amazing, but my poor things suffer because I'm me.
Yeah.
But I was in the powder room, shall we say, and I'm looking, there's this beautiful plant in the corner. There's no light. It's just a dark bathroom, right? And it's dark most of the time. But this plant looks happy as a pig in shit. And I'm looking at, and I'm brushing my teeth and I thinking, I didn't even say this out loud. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking out loud. And I thought, my God, how do you plants look so good? I got an electric toothbrush too. So it's hearing me over, and it says it's because Rudy takes really good care of us.
Oh.
What? What? This thing. All right.
Yeah.
I don't care. This hell of imagination is all I can say about it. But when I am capable of a meat suit is creating a plant talking back at me, that blew my mind. I'm at, I think we were at the One of a Kind show in Toronto, which is a big Christmas craft fair. And the group in the booth next to me are selling those. Have you seen these mushroom kits? Grow your own mushrooms?
Yes.
All right. Very cool. Anyway. She's got this one and it's growing out of the front of the box. And the poor thing, this, if you've ever been in the Inner Care Center in Toronto, you will know what I mean. But this place, it's not as bad as Calgary, but this place is dry and it is old and it is dusty and it will just suck all the moisture right out of you, right? And so we're sitting there and I'm looking at this mushroom, and the mushroom, I'd like to say the mushroom looked at me, but there's no looking. It's a mushroom. It doesn't have eyes. So the mushroom says to me, I'm thirsty. What? And so it's, once you're open to it, it's there's no boundaries, right? You get it, you grasp it, you recognize it. There was, it doesn't have, my plants don't talk to me. I hear occasionally, we need water, right?
Yeah.
But what I learned from Rudy's plant is they don't talk to me because I don't talk to them. So there's no conversation going on there.
I say, hi, babies. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, look at this new plant. Like, I love the big leaf plants and how they come out in like a spiral and then they open up. Oh, I love it. And then
I've been torturing my mother-in-law's tongue in the hopes of getting her to flower, because she's in a pot that's like this big around, and she has she must have easily a half a dozen if not more, central at this point. But the whole pot is chock full of, and she stands a good 2 feet tall, easily at her tallest
Wow.
frond, right? But they're all standing up straight like this, and I'm like, okay, if I dry you out, will you flower? Hasn't flowered yet, but I love
I
it.
have
When,
a purple heart, and they love the heat, and then they'll flower in the heat, like these beautiful purple flowers, pinkish flowers. They're gorgeous.
I'm gonna start talking to the mother-in-law's tongue. Maybe it'll flower. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's a beautiful plant, though. Right? But the flowers, if you get a chance, look it up. Mother-in-law's tongue in flower. I didn't know they flowered, but I guess everything flowers. Yeah.
Mother's in-law's tongue.
Yeah. It's got other names, but that's the name.
Flower. Okay.
It's got a cool ass flower. It doesn't look like you'll look at palm trees have bizarre flowers. Like there's a princess palm, and when it flowers, it sprouts out this stick that looks like it's going to become a bunch of grapes. But
Yeah.
it's just seeds. But if you don't have a male princess palm nearby, the flowers die and it sprouts a new frond. I think the poor thing is now. Greg's grandmother received it as a gift from Greg's older brother in the late 50s.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ancient. It's this stick that goes up, and it has like a little bunch of fronds at the end of it like that. And it's for the past 20 years, it keeps flowering and shooting out new fronds, and the stick just keeps getting longer and longer, but there are the fronds. I think it's blown its last wad of leaves, though. Unfortunately, poor thing is about to be history. And my pineapple, I don't know if you've been following the pineapple saga, but I grew, you know that I grew a pineapple. So we grew a pineapple, cut it down, and the fruit was so sweet. Nothing like growing your pineapple. And beautiful plant. So cut off the pineapple, but I had heard you get one pineapple, one plant, one pineapple. What I didn't know is that it will shoot out a side once it's flowered and fruited. It will shoot out a side shoot. Well, that's been alive, and it grew up. It's a good 2 feet, and unfortunately, I don't know how or why. But it's just over the past week just kind of went. It's unfortunately it's dead, but I don't know if its root structure is dead, if it'll sprout a new pineapple or not. But the pineapple itself is not going to grow a pineapple this time around, unfortunately.
Oh,
there you go. I think I got that damn OJ waiting for a reading. Do I not, honey? Oh, and I know Ninja Mama there made it back, so we got to read for her. And I don't think Little Witchy One at this point is going to come up for air, so we'll catch her first next week. There's Ninja Mama. All righty. You have a great week.
Yes, you too.
Enjoy your apprentice while you've got her. Here's the fun part of apprentices. Human beings, you cannot treat the way that I treat AI. Okay?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to abuse human beings.
I don't. How
stupid they are.
I don't care who you are. I don't do that. That's not part of who I am.
Yeah, I do it to AI because it just makes me insane.
I don't work with AI. I don't use it for anything.
Well, I need it for coding because I'm doing complicated logic that is well over my head. So it's helping me, but it's like working with toddlers, literally.
Yeah.
Well, okay, toddlers who know how to code better than I do, but still they're toddlers. I swear to God, whoever coded AI coded their separation right into the programming. Okay. Yeah, don't work with AI if you don't have to. And don't give it a loose rein if you do work with it. It's just like, okay, I'll run that through your database. Which, dude, you're not allowed to touch my database. You tell me what you want to do to my database, and I'll let you know if I'll let you do that to my database.
Yeah.
It said to me the other day, oh, that made me laugh. And I'm like, oh, no, you do not. I don't care who you were programmed by. You are not allowed to anthropomorphize yourself. You are not allowed to laugh. You do not laugh. You are a machine. Anyway,
oh, my goodness.
Oh, and then it apologizes. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the dot that I don't want to name she talks randomly. She'll just be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I didn't say anything to you.
Alexa, shut up, right?
Oh, she may have heard you. She's always listening.
The second, I got Siri and the toaster apologizing me for burning the. I'm so sorry. I have burned the toast.
Ask your Alexa for some sugar. Say, give me some sugar and see what she says.
I don't have an Alexa.
Oh.
Here,
I'll bring it over real quick.
Okay, I gotta hear.
Just for shits and giggles.
All right, so we got that damn it, OJ and Ninja.
Alexa, give me some sugar.
Oh, you're sweet, but I'm all out of sugar. How about we chat about something else instead?
Usually she says, I like you, but as a friend.
My dad had an old joke. He'll get a kick out of this because of that. He would say, "Hey, Dad, could you turn on the light?" And he'd say, "Light, I love you." So I get it. I think my dad might have programmed Alexa. There you go.
That's funny. All right. Enjoy your week. Take care. Much love to you and everyone else watching.
We will see you soon. Hang in there, darling.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
All righty, you guys. Oh my God. All right. So we got Damn OJ appears to have gotten here first. We're going to do them first. You're going to stay in the chat, OJ? I imagine so. We got to shuffle the cards. You love your Alexa. I have Siri. I got to not say the name or my phone will respond, which reminds me. It hasn't rung yet. So maybe people are getting trained. But I didn't put it on silent mode. You want to know how Abby feels about you, darling? I get this jumping out of the deck. It seems to me that Abby sees you as a bright and shiny. Abby sees you as a king of wands. You want to have a relationship with Abby? What's your relationship? What is Abby to you? Is that a potential relationship, OJ? Oh. Okay. Which one of you just had a divorce? Oh yeah, big fire energy. Yeah. OJ, which one of you just had a divorce? Is there a divorce in the recent? Oh, she's your ex. All right. Oh. Okay. All righty. When's the last time you talked to her, OJ? You want to get back with her. When's the last time you... Dude, what are you waiting for? When was the last time you talked to her? When was the last time you talked to her? Because, man, these are awfully 2 weeks ago. And who broke up? You broke or she broke? Who did the breaking? Oh, it's because she broke plans with you 3 times in a row. Have you found out yet why the plans were broken with you 3 times in a row yet? You haven't spoken to her since. All right. And that was 2 weeks ago. And so what do you want to do? I got 2 sevens here. You got a choice. You've got a choice here. What? There's an element of feeling like what's the battle there's a battle that you have to overcome vis-a-vis her. Do you know what it is? And I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that you do not. Do you know what she's looking for in you that you want her, you want to be with her? Okay. And does she want you? Does she want to be with you? This is the question. But for 2 weeks, you've been on the outside looking in energy. Right? She needs you to say something. She's looking for elves and unicorns and magic and everything else. And she wants to see from you that you are that you are connected, that you are plugged in. She wants to see your alignment. She wants to feel your alignment. I've got nothing here saying that you guys can't be together. She just needs to feel that alignment. Do you know if she practices law of attraction? Is she spiritual in any way, OJ? What is she like? Tell me about her. Tell me about her key energy. Is she an intellectual? Is she an emotional? Because I'm getting a Princess of Swords for her. What is she doing that keeps you away from her? She in exams? You don't think so? Okay, so what is she doing that keeps it, that she's had to break plans 3 times? What is she so busy doing? She's got family responsibilities. Oh, she's younger and she's trying to find herself. Oh, there's that. How much younger, OJ? That makes a difference, huh? How much younger? Not like no judgment here, dude. My husband's 11 years older than me. She got a new niece and works 2 jobs. Okay. Oh, right. So she's crazy busy. All right. So she's looking. And the reason that you guys, let's go back to your, oh, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 12 years. That's not a big stretch, but she's only 27. So it's a little bit different. The 11 years between me and my hubby, I'm 37. He's 49 when we first met, and he looks like my age. So, it was easier for that step over, right? She needs to be the one to get over that hump. See, here's the funny part. And she's just a baby. She really is. She is in a position that, yeah, she doesn't know what she wants. What she doesn't want to do is to pour herself into a relationship. She's afraid of missing. She is living in her ego self, and she is afraid of missing out on something, because if she casts aside her young youth and goes in with this older guy, Jesus, these are all great cards for the 2 of you, by the way. I've got nothing but this coming together for you guys if she can figure it out. But she's the one that's got to figure it out. What is she doing? Is she a law graduate, law school? What is she doing? She's 27. She work for a living? Is she a writer? Why is she coming up as a Princess of Swords? But you don't want to be someone she regrets, right? No, you want to be someone that fills her wings and allows her to be all that in a bag of chips. And she needs to be with somebody who does that for her as well, right? What's her career she's working on? You don't have to get super specific on it, but what's her career? She is just starting out on a career path, and she needs to establish this is part of who she is and where she's going. Because right now she's coming across as a Page of Swords, but she wants to be a Queen of Coins. Right? Or is she got a mother over here saying, no, you stay away from that damn OJ, man. What is this? Right? Because I got this old woman here that needs to stick to her knittings. His mom's saying, stay away from that damn OJ. And that's your problem. Because that could be your problem. Right? OJ is not Caesar. In this case, she still live at home with her mother. Is that what that energy is? What is that energy? If we can figure out that energy, OJ, we got you moving forward. Because look, this is a 2 of Cups. Her and her mom aren't close. Okay. Then this is what career path is she on? Let's go there. Is she still in school? Is she physically working? Is she on an active career path? Because she's got something else in her mind that is sticking to her knittings. Okay, so it's not her parents. So what is she knitting? What is she knitting? Because she wants to become this, but she doesn't want to be, this is where she is. This is where she wants to be. This is when she thinks she's going to be ready for you. But she feels this. She is on a career path. What's the career path? It looks like law or something creative, writing in some way. Or it could be a surgeon. It's a sword. What is she creating? Because the queens are the ones who make real, right? She wants to create an insurance adjuster. She's writing insurance policies. I love it, right? This is where she's going, right? But she's new at it. She's just starting. This is early in her career, and this is her potential. And she doesn't want to be in a position where she can't have that, right? So she doesn't want to give away before she's right. But once she's got that and she's ready to share that, give that away, then I get a 2 of Cups for you. Right? So there's patience. She's been doing it 5. Yeah. Okay. So, but as I said, she's young and she's early in the career path for 5 years. Insurance adjusters is something that it can be a good long-term career, huh? Once you start, especially if you get good at it. Right? And the trick is, what I want to know is that in this desire for you to be with her, is it preventing you from living your life? Are you missing out on being with the love of your life because you're stuck on this? And I need you to feel your way through that answer, because there is, what is your greatest fear? Is your greatest fear being alone? And this person is perfect for you. Because if that's your fear, you need to get into alignment and feel that I'm afraid to be alone feeling with yourself. Because once that's there, then that fear of being alone ceases to be an issue. And it makes it much easier to go after what it is that you want, because you have that solidity beneath you. And then you get to choose what you want to put in your cup. And the universe is on board with you and will feed you the pathway and the practice to give you exactly what you want to look at this, to become the King of Swords. You have been talking to others and going on dates. Well, you're doing it the right way, my dear, because right now she's not ready for you, right? That's clear. Otherwise, she would have invited you to participate in the 3 things that were in your way, right? I want you to focus on the energy that you are, who you're going to be, who you're going to feel yourself to be when you are with her. And I want you to feel that into reality, not that I'm with her. Do you get it? Because she's the one that's got the control here. She is a Page of Swords, and she will cut you down as quick as look at you, given the opportunity. This is what your pointy little head is telling you, right? This is the woman, this is the young science insurance adjuster, all right, coming together and doing a thing. She's probably just getting good at it, right? And she's got this ambition behind her that brings her into this. This is her completeness and her wholeness. And because, should you reach out to her, I would keep reaching out to her, you know. I see no reason for you not to continue to have opportunities here. But, you know, your solidity, your comfort in not being with her is more important to you yourself than you realize here. So you have to get into alignment with yourself and allow the universe to spin the wheel and let the energy come. So when you're feeling nervous, I want you to take a nice deep breath and relax. And take a nice, so your ego self is going to fight me on this, but I want you to take a nice deep breath and relax into, OJ, you need to be all that in a bag of chips, OJ. There is nobody that can fill that hole inside of you as well as you are capable of filling all of that hole. You are whole, you are complete. Can you feel these words in your body, OJ? Can you feel, because that's the key, right? One time Melody said to me, stop thinking, start feeling. And if you spend your day trying to write, so I want you to take that feeling. He says, yes. I want you to take that feeling within yourself and I want you to expand it. I want you to pump it up until every pore in your body feels the truth of your power, that you are, that this is you. You are whole. You are complete. I am are the words to use. And you are whole. You are complete. And you will be whole and complete with or without this woman. Feel the truth of my words, honey. Right? And when you are whole and you are complete, then the need for the woman goes away and the ability to share your completion with them will come in. And it becomes very, very selective when you look at it upside down that way. Can you feel where I'm pushing you here, OJ? This feeling is what we call alignment. And when you approach a relationship in alignment, it makes it much easier to recognize that when the milk gets spilled over, you pick up the milk and you're not sure whether or not it's over. You get to go through your life whole and complete in spite of not knowing until you find out, right? And that's the point of the alignment. To get this, darling, right? And once you know, then it's a new path, right? So put it to bed, whether or not she's going to be with you. You don't need her to be whole. Do you catch this? You can be whole and complete without being in a relationship with somebody else because you are whole. You are complete. You are all that in a bag of chips, right? And if she does not want to uphold your all that in a bag of chips and pump up and lift and be the wind beneath your wings so that you can be an even bigger, brighter bag of chips than she could possibly ever imagine, then there's somebody else out there that wants to do that, right? I don't want you to love and accept her as she is. I want you to love her and accept her as who she can become, because she is not whole. She is not complete. You catch the nuance of the difference? Because when she is not whole, when she is feeling not whole and complete, you need to make her whole and complete. It's not just enough to accept her. It's enough to, I will fill in and be your air when you can't breathe. But you got to be that for her. And if that is not coming back at you, then there's somebody else who has the wings looking for you. Do you catch me? Right? But at this point, you've got a harvest in front of you. You've got a harvest, a bevy of beauties that you can pump your love and your attention into. And one of them somewhere out there is going to have what your cup, and is going to want to fill your cup up the way that you want to fill up theirs. Do you get this? You get this, OJ? Never settle, right? If it is so important to her, right? If she sees you like this, great. But is this how you want her to see you? You feel like, but she told you to leave her alone. You said, okay, I'll leave her alone. But here, watch this. $20 says your ego self, well, fine. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Right? You didn't say, okay, let me know. I'm here for you when you need me. Let me know. You said, okay, fine, I'll leave you alone. See, catch the difference in the nuance? So your ego pointy head told her, yeah, fine. Go away. You come back when you're interested. Is that how you told her? Or did you tell her, all right, give me a call when you're feeling, when you've got time, you've got space, and I'm open for you. Like how was that delivered? So if it was delivered in the first manner, OJ, then you were being a dick. You were being a total ego self. And so, you can write back and say, listen, when I told you that I was being a dick, and right, but that alone right there, your ability to do that tells you a whole bunch of stuff. Right? So you said, okay, goodbye, good riddance, fine. If I can't have you, I don't want you kind of energy, right? So there's a spiteful sort of energy that you threw at her when you walked away. So you can take that back. So you can send her a note and say, listen, I just want you to know that the door is open. But I really felt like I was being a dick when I sent you the last message that I sent you. And I really want you to know that this door is open and that I have all the patience in the world, right? I was hurt and I wanted you to hurt at the same time. So I'd like to take that hurt back, and I do apologize, right? Ask her how she's doing, you know, take, give her grace back without, how can I say, without, so what you did in essence is you slammed the door. Now you got to open the door and go, listen, I'm sorry for slamming the door, but the door really is still open. You get it? And whether or not she's coming back at this point, right? Maybe she's seeing you as a king of wands because you're too hot to handle. You're older than she is. She's not ready for you, right? And maybe she saw your reaction as explosive and hot-headed and pushy, as Ninja Mama pointed out, right? So there's an element of yourself that you've got to take back. Give yourself back the grace for reacting rather than being proactive, right? Give yourself back the grace that you deserve because you reacted out of your pointy little head. And apologize to yourself for losing your head and being out of alignment when you reacted with her. Stay in alignment and then write her the note. You get it? My facial expressions. Yeah, Greg likes to say, what's that look on your face? I go, I have no control over the look on my face. That's my face makes it looks all by itself. Thank you very much. All right. Damn OJ. I hope, yeah, be in alignment. Be in alignment. I want nothing but your love and your comfort and your open space and your wish for her to be all that in a big bag of chips, and that that there's comfort and friendship and love for you here, and give her her ball back. It will surprise you what that will do for you, in spite of anything, whatever that she ends up doing with that. Makes sense for you. God love you. Thanks for letting me read your cards. Good luck to you. It's not luck, dude. It's create your path, right? That space, that love that you want to give to that other person, that isn't going away just because she doesn't want it. Somebody else out there is looking to give that same level of energy right back to you. Don't settle. Do not settle. And, let us know how it goes. Yeah, we want the tea. I want the spilled the Earl Grey. Bring it. All righty. Ninja Mama Bear. Darling, we're going to do your cards next. Now, Ninja Mama Bear keeps had a very interesting week. All right, good luck. Keep me posted, OJ. Let me know how this goes, man. But I would check out the Feel How You Feel around. Feel your way into the right cutie. She may surprise you. It could be this girl. And maybe this girl is seeing you dating the other girls, and that's her problem. But she needs to, if she's going to have a relationship with you, she needs to be able to open up and communicate with you. And if she can't communicate with you, then she's not the right one, in spite of how much you would like her to be. And I'm sorry for that, but I don't want you wasting your time on not the right person. And I guarantee you there's somebody out there waiting for all of that, if it is not her. So find out, right? Go, I got all the patience in the world, but you need to have all the patience in the world to say that to somebody, right? Good luck to you. Alrighty, Ninja Mama. Let's see what cards come up for you. Let's see. Now, so Ninja Mama told I got a bit of tea on it already, you guys. She's having trouble. So we're looking for an apartment with a garden. Well, she just found out that her current landlord is an even bigger dick than she ever thought they were. Watch them be listening. If they're watching this, Ninja Mama, oh my God. Somebody out there. Look at this. Look at this. This is Five of Wands. Darling, this is whatever battle that was, you won. You knew that you won already. You don't need me to give you the cards for that. Where are you going to go with this? Oh, look at that. And then followed by the 10 of Wands. So this is, again, this is keep shooting out. Oh, this is almost over. Patience is your friend. Here's the challenge. Just get through this. You got to be, there's the Courage card again. And then the Judgment comes up. This is me telling you to go back somewhere where you used to be. What is this energy? Where did you used to be, right? And was there an apartment that you had that you couldn't keep because there was something going on, or you couldn't have it? There was something going on. Was there a neighborhood you were looking into before, but you couldn't go there because there was some negative energy that kept you? What is this? You need to be brave enough to look at this. It's sold. Okay. All right. So, it's sold. Are they looking to rent it? Right? Are you brave enough to go out into that same neighborhood and be looking for this? You got to find that same place. This is crazy. This is like, how do you find it? Let it known. Cup, Hangman. And then this is you signing the papers. This is coming. You got to hold. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to embrace the energy of that place. There you go. So this is where, right? It wants to feel like home, right? This is home. So maybe it's a matter of going door to door. Maybe somebody's looking for, maybe drop a note in. Hey, if you're looking for a tenant, this is my family and we're available. We love the neighborhood. I don't know. You get, there's this is like the Ace of Swords is a note. Maybe put a note up. Family of how many of you guys, large family looking for this many room house for this amount. Can you help us? Right. So yeah. So 3 or 4 bedroom, maybe you got to bunk up, but if it's in the neighborhood, maybe put an ad on Facebook. Anybody know for a place? You know, like for example, if you were looking right now, if you lived in my town, I would tell you, take your family and go right next door and talk to my neighbor, because her mom, one of her parents died or got placed or whatever, and they can't live. They got a big house that's sitting here empty in the middle of town. And she and her brothers want to sell the place, but they don't have a buyer for it. So the place is sitting there empty. And houses don't like to sit empty, because when they are empty, they start to fall down. And I don't know why that works, but there's life energy molecules of living beings inside of a house will keep it from falling down. And the only reason that old barns don't fall down is because they're full of living creatures. There's owls and mice and stuff in them. Once nothing's living in the building, then it will fall down. At least that's the energetic concept, you see. They should rent it out, right? So yeah, ask them, right? But Facebook is your friend. If you've got a local newspaper or a local radio station, maybe if you've got a signboard up at the local, we have a signboard. You can get permission at the pharmacy. Can I put this card up on the board? And I read it every time I go in. Must be a ton of people that read it on the way in. Maybe at the school where the kids are. If you got 2 schools, even better. There's 2 notices that you can put up. Somebody in the neighborhood has got to have a place that is looking for a good tenant, and you're a good family, and I don't know. But it keeps saying looking, and the world comes out here and it says, keep looking until you find it. I wouldn't be signing a new lease. You're on a month to month right now with guys who obviously do not want you there, right? You keep track of your rent payments based on that, right? But this is it. But I'm getting the Hermit card. So it's gonna take a little bit of time looking, but you will find somebody that needs you to take care of it. And then I get you signing papers here, and you're off moving. And then I get the Emperor coming up again. Here's a fun part. Yeah, I wouldn't sign a lease with these guys again. If but you may have to, right? If you don't find a place, you're gonna have to. Here's where the judge and jury comes into play here. The Justice card coming back up. If and when you move, do you have to notify the courts that you're moving? Please say yes. Please say yes. Because the courts come back into play. Oh, there you go. See, if you know anybody who might be giving up their rental and you know it's a suitable rental for you, ask them if you can replace them for your landlord before they cancel the rental. Right? This is a good way to do it. Get the word out there that your family is looking for a place. Right? Yeah, it's a 30 days. So you just need a month's notice. This is beautiful. Yeah, the more, so get the message out there. That's all I can say about that. But then it's just waiting to sign the papers at that point. But here's your new landlord. Here's your new landlord, right? I get the impression of the Hermit says it's going to take. There's going to be some looking, some research, some research. Yeah. Put it out there. And keep putting it out there and put it out there, put it out there, put it out there. It's the best you can do. You know, put it on your town board if they've got a town board at Facebook. If they've got a town board at Reddit, put it on there. You know, local newspaper. I think it'll cost you like maybe $15 or something to put an ad in the local newspaper if you even have one of those lately. But the more effort you put into putting the message out there that you need to find this home for your family, the easier it is going to be to find. You're almost there. You just got to keep looking. This is the Hermit's the 9 coming out here. And but the worst of the battle is over. Just make sure you keep track of all your paperwork. Dorlin, holy crow. Good cards. Do. Any ideas? All right. Who we got waiting in the wings there? Anybody? Look at this. It's only quarter to 11 this morning, you guys. All righty. Oh, I suppose I should read you that is not it. I do not want to do that intro. You are listening to the Architecture of Alignment podcast. My name is Tina Brooks. This is the place where clarity is not mystical, it's structural. Where tarot isn't fortune telling, it's pattern recognition. And where your life stops feeling random because you finally understand the mechanics underneath it. Every episode, we break down the real architecture of being human, the signals, the choices, the internal math, so you can stop fighting yourself and start operating from the place where everything in you lines up and makes sense again. If you've ever felt like you're meant for more, but you can't articulate why, if you've reached moments of absolute rightness and don't know how to get back there on purpose, you're in the right place. This is where we build that one insight, one pattern, one tarot spread at a time. All right. We are live right now. It is 10:47 a.m. Eastern time. If it is not similar timing where you are listening to a repeat podcast. I welcome you. If you are here for a tarot reading, let me know. We'll read for you. And if you're afraid to speak up, I can read for you anyway. Just drop a note in the chat. If you'd like to come on live, we welcome you. The live call-in numbers on the bottom of the screen. You can join us, or you can click on the link that I've just dropped into the chat, and that will bring you online. All right. Am I reading for somebody, or am I reading for them without them knowing that I'm reading for them? How are we doing this, guys? All righty. I don't have a guinea pig stepping up to sit in the hot seat, so I will assume that one of you watching the live is the guinea pig. How about I read your cards for you? If these cards sound like you, they probably are you. Dude. Oh, the moon. Followed by Temperance. Followed by the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about creating, about writing, about making a contract with yourself, about creating a commitment to yourself, to be in alignment, to take the mind that is you and connect it to the powerful body that is you, and to meld the two back into the back away from the separation that was created when you were a toddler. You are not alone. You are not lost. You are not trying to figure out your way through this existence without the help of anyone. You have all the magical power. You have all of the creativity. You have all the knowledge that you need within you. You're just not seeing it because you're looking outside of you for your completion. You have to really, really commit to your alignment with yourself in order to move forward. And because without that alignment, you're operating from your toddler mind. We are created as whole, complete beings. And at a certain point, somewhere between the age of birth and 7, we become separate from ourselves. And suddenly we are alone. And we feel like we need to be rescued. And nobody's coming to our rescue. And so we got to do the rescuing. And we are the only ones in charge. And we, oddly, are making it up as we go along. And we don't realize that everybody else is in the exact same place. What we also don't realize is that we have separated ourselves from our own greater power, the extension of ourselves that actually is still connected to the greater universe that we live within. And our task, should we choose to accept it, is to find that spark of power within ourselves, become one with it, and expand it so that it becomes so complete and so whole within ourselves that we are it and it is us, and we in this aligned state live our best life in spite of ourselves. And the fun part is that you have no choice in the matter. You get to live this life until you are no longer within the life, and then it won't matter because you'll be dead, right? At a quantum physics level, this is all you got. Once you're dead, you're dead. There ain't nothing after you're dead. So you might as well enjoy the heck out of this place while you're here. You can't enjoy it once you're dead. You're either going to be cremated and sitting in a jar on somebody's mantle, if you get to be so lucky, or you'll be cremated and in a jar in the dirt somewhere, if you get to be so lucky. Maybe they'll take your dead body, put it in a box and shove it in the dirt. Maybe you're in a place where they put you up on a funeral pyre and they burn your body. But are you your body? Is that energy you? Is that all you see? All you see is this commitment to live through this life, go through this life until the moment that you die. Why are you here? You are here. You need to see why you are here. You are a creator. You are here to be the greatest you that you can possibly be. And when you came into this existence, you accepted the challenge of what was being put in front of you. You could see what you were going to do, and you were going to be, and you were given all of the parameters ahead of time, and you said, yep, I'm up for the challenge. Well, are you up for the challenge? I don't have a single wand here for you in these cards. I have 2 majors though. One that is you are not seeing, that all you need to put it together is your alignment. And if you know what your alignment feels like, then you need to commit to that alignment, because that alignment is what is going to have you live in your best life. You want me to read these from a meat suit standpoint. There is something going on around you, and you don't know why. This feeling of something's going on around me is going on, and somebody looking. Is there a contract, a document, divorce papers? Is somebody over there looking at your shoulder and keeping you from doing what you want to be doing? If that's the case, then you need to get into alignment and either figure out what it is that person wants that aligns with what you want and participate in creating that, or get into alignment and realize that person needs to mind their own beeswax, because this is your go around. And I can't tell you which one of these this is, but you'll feel your way through it. Do you have somebody looking over your shoulder? Yeah, you got two people looking over your shoulder. You got yourself looking over your shoulder going, get into alignment. Get into alignment. It's much easier to do when you're in alignment. Come on board. Get into alignment. And you are sitting there blind-eyed and going with the flow, going through your existence as you have been doing all day, every day since your ego inception occurred, right? So your task, should you choose to accept it, is to see that spark of power within yourself. Become the I am that you are, the power and expression of perfection and completion that I see when I look in your eyes. I want you to pull that out of you and be that all day, every day. Can you feel the power that these cards are throwing at you, my friend? Because this is you all day, every day. This is you. And you can feel it. Take a deep breath and relax and say, I am. And you can feel the bell ring in your belly. And that bell will guide you all day, every day to your infinite truth. What do you think? This is the law of attraction at its finest, you guys. This is how to feel your way through. The Course in Miracles is realizing that all of this existence, all of this meat suit existence, this life, this wonderful life that we have, is really just a construct, and it's a creation of what we see and how we choose to see it, and what we choose to do about what we see, and most of all, and most important, how we choose to feel about it. And so that is, you want to commit to stop trying to think your way into making things come together, and feel your way. Relax into it. Go with the flow. Feel your natural essence and your natural power, because this is where the cards are partnering. You are the magician. You have all the tools. You have all the power. You have all of the magic, everything you need to bring yourself together into completion and create the best life that you could possibly create. And you just got to stay in alignment with yourself, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You get that? And that's special. So what else can I tell you this morning, you guys? You're watching politics? Avoid politics. Politics, for the most part, really does not matter for your life. It's entertaining, but on a daily basis, most of it isn't going to affect you. What is going to affect you is your perception of the day-to-day existence that you're actually living. If your focus is on the government, or on, who might be the government, or who should be or shouldn't be the government, your focus is completely on the wrong thing. If you are willing to die to change the leader of your country, you're doing it wrong, because it's not about the leader of the country. It's about hold on. Let me go back a half a step. Somebody out there has it in their heart that in order to save the world, that leader has to die, and they're the ones sent to do it. If you think that you are Joan of Arc, and in order to become your fulfillment and your completion as a human being, refeel where you're thinking, if the idea is that another human being has to die or be put in their place, because you're not giving them the grace that you have within yourself. You are operating from an ego center and taking their grace away from them, right? The idea is to look at them and think, they're but for the grace of me. That could be me. That could be me. In another lifetime, that is me, right? Because we are one. There is one energetic center, and it is broken up and splintered into everything and all of the fiber and the fabric of existence that we see. That is how we choose to perceive it. Science is fascinating in that I can't wait for quantum science to catch up with this, because it's, you know, the ribbons and the cubes and the rivers and dude, it doesn't matter what you call it. It is the same thing. It's the same energy. I can feel it. You can feel it. They can feel it. They just don't know what to call it. All right. And the fun part is when you take that power, when you find that power, you discover that power, and you decide that that power is bigger than you, and that that power inside of you is the power that needs to drive everybody else. You're kind of doing it right, but you're doing it wrong at the same time. And why do I say that? Because the power that is in me, that is my power. That is Tina power. That is the power that Tina has in this splinter to be all that in a bag of chips. And if I want to control somebody else's power, then my focus is no longer on the Tina power, which is where it needs to be. Your power needs to be focused on yourself, on you, what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you are feeling on a momentary basis. And your job is to secure that and embrace it, because ain't nobody else going to do it for you. Like I said to Jazz at the beginning of the podcast today, you need to see yourself as whole and complete and all that. And while you do, that's when you own yourself. That is when you know that you are complete. And you can see it in somebody else when you can recognize it in yourself. And it's beautiful. It really, really is. It's something that it makes life a lot easier to live. Love to watch people pop in and out of here on the screen count. That's quite interesting. All right, so we're here for another hour today, you guys. And I know we have a couple of regulars who haven't come in yet today who are going to be looking for a reading. So we're going to hang out and read cards while we wait for them to show up. What do you think? All righty. So much information we can get from the cards, right? How do you get into alignment? Why would you get into alignment? That's a great question. I want to ask the cards. Why should I get into alignment? Why does this even mean anything to me or to the world? What is the point of alignment, right? Who's this popped in this morning? I should put my glasses on and then I can see when somebody comes in, right? Are you getting this, OJ? It's always good to listen. The cards just talk. These cards have been saving my life and creating the best life anybody could imagine living for me since I was 14 years old. And all I do is feel my way through what the cards are saying. And if you can feel your way through what the cards are saying, then you'll hear the message that they're sending to you as well. Because I'm irrelevant to this flow. You get this. This is your flow. This is about you. This energetic position in this lifetime, in this meat suit, this is all you. Well, it's us at the higher level, but it's just you. Dude, yeah, see, okay. So now you sent the message. Now you take a nice deep breath and let it go and leave it. Let it go. Treat it like you just lit a lantern and you've set her spirit out to find itself, and hold her in her perfection and her completion. The second you expect a response, you've changed the magic. You have to go back, fill her completion, and send her off again. All right, but that message should be the last one until she comes to you. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Does that make sense to you, OJ? Let's see if anything's shifted since you sent the letter. Let's have a look. I got an Ace of Cups. So you've given the love, and you've given a challenge, right? Oh, look at this, and it's a 10 of Cups. So she is over there. Look at this, and it's followed by this is potential. This is coming up for you. This is a 4 of Coins. I need you to hold that peace. I need you to hold that space. You know. I need you to feel like you just serenaded her underneath her balcony window. And now you're waiting for her to come out. So, your job, you've played the serenade. You get this? Tell me yes, you get that you just played your serenade. You have blown your wad. You have told her what she needs to hear. Yes? I see a yes from OJ here, darling. Yes, you have. All right. Now, I want you to leave it there. This is for the universe to take care of. Let the energies flow the way the energies. And now, I want you to feel this. What is the most interesting, most fun thing you have to do today? What can you do next that doesn't involve thinking about her? I want you to not think about her as anything other than her perfection. But right now, I want you to think about what is going to get me busy and get me moving. So I'm not thinking about her. I'm holding her in her completion, right? Okay. So now you put your focus on your work. You're going to take this aligned energy with you. I've got an 8, and you are going to practice feeding that love line to her all day, every day, energetically. You're just going to feed love and perfection into her. If you think about her at all, you're going to think about her. You're going to feed her into her perfection. You are going to see her. You are going to play the spiritual serenade in your mind, and you are going to go with the flow. And what I want you to do is you need to take your focus. You don't get to steer this boat. This isn't your boat to steer. It's her boat to steer. Do you get this? In this particular case, you are riding over the river Styx, and she is the ferryman. And you got to pay the ferryman. So she needs something from you that she has not gotten yet that says, okay, yeah, we are ready. We are going. Is she still healing from an older relationship? Is she concerned? Is her feelings hurt, right? You're familiar already, but she knows you in a certain way. So what ends up happening is you need to be confident that the minions will come. That energy is going to come. That lover is coming to you, and that lover will fill your space. And when it gets there, you will know that it's there. Whether it's her or not is irrelevant. You have put that energy out there. That energy will come back. You have to trust that and be brave enough to allow it to come. Okay? And put an ending to a focus on something that is not you or yours. Do you catch this? This is where the 10 of Swords comes into play, right? And then you go the next day, right? The next day, this is you being the boss, and this is you actively being very strict and very controlling about how you think and how you feel about who you are and where you're going. And any battle that may come in will end up being defeated and conquered, but with love. All right. And with the conquering, yeah, pump that love, put that love out there, and that completes the circle and brings you right back. All you got to do is get into alignment. You have the wine, you have the water, you know how to mix them into sangria. Mix some sangria, baby. This is about you. And then once you've made the sangria, go find the girl who wants to drink the sangria with you. You catch this? Right? But you got to put yourself out there. You've got to transform who you are and how you're being in your existence. When you feel like in this particular case, you've got a feeling going on where this person doesn't respect you enough to tell you why. It doesn't respect you enough to set appointments with you and keep them. That something obviously more important in their existence than you are, but they didn't tell you what that is. So you don't get to judge. They've already judged that whatever that was that kept them from being with you is more important than you. And you need to know that you are more important than that. And you deserve, if somebody's going to stand you up, especially if they're going to do it 3 times. I wouldn't give somebody a 4th opportunity if it was me. No matter how much I like them or how much I wanted to be with them, right? Strike 3, you're out. And not telling you, oh, dude, my dad's dying. I've got to go see him. Oh, he's all better. He's fine now. Not even that much, right? That when you are not getting that much back, then you can trust that it's not going to give you that much back. And that's more because of where she is than where you are. You get that? And so again, you choose to accept it. You get into your whole complete self and you give her her grace. You know, 10 years from now, you could bump into each other at a grocery store. You're single, she's single, and she goes, oh my God, I have been missing you. I've been thinking about you. How would you like to go out for a drink, kind of thing? This could happen. You could separate from each other and never see each other again. But if you are whole and complete, then that beauty that you want to pour that love and that light into is out there waiting for you to find them. And she wants to pour the same beauty and love and light into you. And your trick is to not settle. And looking at these cards, I know it feels like she's all that in a bag of chips. But if she's not giving it back to you, how can she be all that in a bag of chips? You're raising her up higher than she wants to raise you. You get it? And you've left the door open. That is open. She could turn around. She's obviously put a brick wall between the two of you that she needs to take down. And until she takes that down, you're going to set another appointment with her and then she's going to stand you up. Maybe. How many appointments do you want to have with her that she stands you up before you go, okay, I'm not doing this anymore? I'm obviously not as important as everything else in her life. And so I want you to find somebody. I want you to be with somebody who will drop everything in their life to come running to you because you deserve that. You get it? And that's what we're doing with the cards, you guys. You want to find that person. Alrighty. Who else we got? You got somebody waiting for a reading? You guys, it is 11:11. Make a wish. No, 11:11. The 11:11 thing to me, this is sort of, I see it as kind of a joke because the idea that making a wish based on the time on the clock, the meat suit thing doesn't quite work. But watch this. When the meat suit is in alignment with the self and you look at the clock and you make a wish and you put the wish, if it is in enough alignment, it's going to come true. And that is those are the miracles that come. That is the promise of the light. That is the reality that you are capable of creating just by simply getting into alignment. Alignment is everything. And what is alignment? Alignment is your natural state. That's you walking through life feeling like a happy dog. Everybody's you've seen that meme video with the dog prancing down the street. I'm a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. Happy dog. Happy dog. I'm a happy dog. I want you to go through life being a happy dog. That's what it's all about. You're not here to be unhappy and miserable and wishing and wanting and woulda, shoulda, coulda. You want to be going through, when you die, you want to walk up to the pearly gates and go, holy crap, that was fun. I want to do it again. Right? Because you want to do it all over again. Right? You want to surf. I liken it to surf in the crap. Life is going to throw crap at you if you let it. And the more you focus on the crap, the worse your life is going to seem. And the beauty of being in alignment is that you look at the crap, you acknowledge the crap, and then you kick up a surfboard and you surf the crap. Because just because there's crap in life doesn't mean you have to be up to your neck in it. Make sense? So, do it. Yeah, life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Life hands you crap, surf. And the better you get at alignment, you guys, the more the crap, bigger the crap can become, right? The universe goes, oh, look at that. You can handle way more than you used to be able to handle. I'm going to give you more to handle. Here, think you can handle this? Here, let's see you stay in alignment while I throw this energy at you, right? Is that kind of how it works, And then you stay in alignment and all of a sudden you get this, oh, here's a reprieve. But then you're out of alignment again for whatever reason. And you recognize what's going wrong. You recognize the negativity, and all of a sudden you're back where you used to be. And then you go, oh, look at where I am. Look at me. Look at my emotional distress here. All right, let's turn this around. Get into alignment. Start over again. And that's the beauty of the meat suit existence, is that as long as we are here all day, every day, we can, every morning when we wake up, we have the ability to create for ourselves a brand new life. You can decide, you know what, I want to change my name. I've spent all these years using this name. I want to use a different name. And you can change the name, but you got to commit to that name. Because if you're not committed to that name, you end up a week later, somebody going, hey, don't you know your name? And you go, yeah, I guess I haven't committed to the name. So no, I don't know it. Whereas if you commit to the name, it becomes your name, and it sticks so hard that everybody calls you by that name, in spite of the fact that it isn't really your name. It's the name that you chose for yourself, kind of energy, right? And that's how that works. All righty, we are 11:15. Oh, beauty. Thank you, sir. All right. This is, and these are daytimes. Excellent. So yeah, I've got some sort of, Mariana's just popped into the back room, you guys. We're going to have her come in for a reading next. Perfect timing, girlfriend. Let me just take my pills here. I've got a sinus infection that's been driving me crazy, and it won't go away. So I'm taking Advil for it. Hopefully it'll go away in this week, but we ran out of daytime, so I was only taking it at night, and now I'm taking it both because hubby went to the pharmacy for me, isn't he, sweetheart? All right, we're going to bring Mariana in for a reading now. As soon as you're ready, Mariana, you let me know. I saw that vanity move. Come on in. Good morning. How you doing, sweetheart?
Good. I'm a little just tired. I had the chemo on Friday, so.
Yeah. Oh, that'll knock you out, eh?
Yeah.
But you feeling better than you were last week?
Yeah, I am. I'm feeling better. Yeah.
Crazy how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, righty. That's a funny thing. Did you lose all of your hair, or?
I did actually. Yeah. Well, it's starting to grow a bit, which is weird because like I'm still on treatments, but I see a little bit of peach fuzz.
Yeah, cool. My daughter, she only lost hers in patches.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she's like, no, this looks hideous. So she shaved the whole rest of it.
Well, that's what happened. Yeah, it was slowly coming off, and then at the end, I couldn't anymore. I'm like, I'll just shave it off.
Did I tell you? I told my daughter about her. Did I tell you about the woman on the British Bake Off show?
I think so. Yeah.
She had alopecia, not
yeah.
But yeah, great story. I love it. Embrace the bald head, ladies. You look gorgeous without hair. You really do. Right? That's the I am power in its finest, right there. I don't need my hair. And I only say that because I've shaved my head twice voluntarily for a particular good reason. And people out there watching this, if you meet somebody who is bald, don't automatically assume that they had cancer or anything else. Some of us, weird people like me, will just shave our heads for fun.
Yeah.
Just what it feels like. Yeah. If you've never done it, you have no idea how freeing it is.
Yeah, true.
Right? You get up in the morning, you don't have to worry about your hair being up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, 2 of coins. What'd you lose? What are you out in the cold about? King of Cups. And then the 8 of Cups. Is this family? Is this father and uncle, boss? What's you're walking away from something that you don't want to be walking away from, and it's a fault of this guy. Or is this you, and this is a positive thing that I'm looking at, and this is part of you casting off what isn't in your cups, because it's followed by the 8 of Cups.
Okay.
Okay. So let's put the 2 and the king together. So the king is about being whole, complete, emotionally.
Okay.
Right? Being focused on what is right. Your focus right now is you're healing, you're getting better, and getting back to your life, right? So that fits with you as the King of Cups. So where was there something that's occurred in the past week or just recently that's caused you to feel less like you're walking away from your life and more like you're walking towards it?
I'm not sure this week. I know my brother did mention that he wanted us to go on vacation in the summer.
Okay.
But I told him I'm not sure yet because, like I'm still feeling tired. I'm still in chemo, I'm not sure if I want to, fly.
Pointy-headed little bugger. All right. I want you to take a nice deep breath.
Yeah.
And I want you to listen to your brother inviting you to go on vacation with him again.
Yeah.
And I want you to feel, what was your immediate reaction? I know I heard what your pointy head said. What did your body feel when he said?
Well, the first time I was kind of excited, yes.
Yeah, and stop right there.
Yeah.
Always go with your first emotion.
Okay.
Especially if it's a positive one.
Yeah.
Because, watch this. Here's the nuance of the alignment thing, right? You're in alignment. He says, let's go on vacation. You go, oh, what a great idea. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, but you can't. See the shift?
Yeah.
And it's instantaneous.
Okay.
Right? Because this thing is going, oh, but I'm not whole enough. I'm not complete enough. I'm not big enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not whatever. But you wanted to go immediately. And now this thing is going, well, if we don't go, I'm going to be on the outside. They're all going to have fun. And I'm not going to, you see what I mean? Like you're emotionally, actively preventing yourself from going after your own joy because you don't deserve it.
Okay.
You're not ready for it.
Yeah.
I've got to deal with this. So I can't do that. You get it? Stop it.
Yeah.
Call your brother up and go, let's make this happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be healthy. I don't know if I'm going to be sick as a dog and you guys are going to have to feed me and take care of me. I don't know, but I'm coming.
Okay.
And that brings you back into the family.
Yeah.
Instantly, whether you go or not.
Yeah.
You feel the shift in energy? It's right back.
Yeah.
That's how you're doing this. This is how you're going. Always go with the first, with the positive emotion that comes. That's what's going to keep you going, keep you running.
Yeah.
Right. If you give into it, it wins. Right. And it's scared. It's lonely. It's dark. It's sick. It's not able. It's all of the things you don't want it to be.
Yeah.
But you're the one making those choices. Right? In spite of whatever you've got to deal with. Right? So your task is to realize that you have new limitations that you didn't have previously. Right? But to make the most of your life in spite of them. Emotionally, because that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
That's how you win the game.
No, it's true.
I know. It's just like, yeah, I know. And you're like kicking yourself inside for going, I know this. Why am I letting myself think other things? Stop kicking yourself, right? Pat yourself on the back for recognizing this and going, yeah. Feel the alignment of your brain's going, yeah, you're right. I want to go, yeah, you're right. This is going to be so exciting from here on in.
Yeah.
Feel the difference? It's an internal, it's a simple nuance. It's a little tiny shift in yourself that takes you from not wanting to wanting. So what you don't want. We already know what you don't want. You feel it all day, every day. We know what you don't want. The universe wants to know what you do want. What is going to make you happy? What is going to make your soul sing all day, every day? And feel your way into that. And the universe will will flow that for you as long as you're committed to it, right? And you feel the change in power with your alignment to your healing space.
True.
Right? I don't even have to show you how much healthier you feel in spite of the fact that you are still going through everything that you've been going through physically with the treatments. Because these are, guys, you ever get somebody says, you need chemo, make sure you need chemo, because this is not fun.
Yeah.
You know, radiation is a cakewalk by comparison,
Yeah.
right? Because it's super focused, but it is not through every cell in your body the way that this one is, in spite of it, right? But that chemical is doing good, so you embrace the chemical and you bring it with you, right? The chemical is turning off the the cells we don't want going crazy.
Yeah.
Feed the alignment to the cells that are having the craziness turned off.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of your healing, right? So the more energetically in balance you can make all of your internal cells while you're going through this,
Mm-hmm.
the less the negative, the stress part of the healing will
Mm-hmm.
stress. Do you get that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel it as I'm saying it to you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
It's the commitment to bring it on board and keep it, because it'll eliminate all that crap for you.
Yeah.
Wow. And look at this. And then I get this. You're going to make your brother the happiest person in the whole world when you tell him I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming, look. And he's going to help you make it happen.
Yeah.
This is in alignment with the third, right? The third. Focus on your cup and fill that. What if this is the last chance you get to be with your family for the summer, right? Use that as your energy. But this, look at the happy family. And then I get the Six of Swords, which is you are the only one keeping you from going there.
Yeah.
Right? Create your happiness. This is the Empress, darling. This is you creating your very existence. If you want to believe in unicorns, you can believe in unicorns. There are 9 of them in the Bible. You know? Right? So it's like, just because somebody else doesn't believe in what you want and where you feel yourself going, don't listen to them. They're fools.
Yeah.
Huh? You catch what I'm putting down here, right?
Yes.
And
Exactly.
when it's your own self, that's when it becomes the most important. Is that you are capable of going, whoa, hold it up here, dude. This is not how we heal. This is not how we take control of where we are and move forward. This is how we have a pity party. We don't do pity parties because we're in alignment. You feel that power?
Yes. Yes.
And you know that you have that power. This thing needs to commit to that power.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't going anywhere. This is not dying. This is here for the duration. So as soon as it realizes that that power is what keeps it from floundering in its own little pity party, and goes, okay, I'm going to embrace this. Everything. It's uphill from there. It is. Well, you've watched Jazz flower as she you know, I mean, just watching people get this tells me I know what's going on. I mean, I can see it in you, and I watch in you, in spite of still being in the midst of the worst of your chemo, getting healthier and healthier every week you come in here.
Yes.
If you do not believe me, girl, go back and watch the last 4 weeks of
Yes, I know.
and see the difference between you 4 weeks ago and today, because something is clicking there.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, when I know that you are actively doing this practice, or at least trying to, right? There's do not. There is no try. But if you put it in your head, I'm going to do this, and you do this, and I see you doing it, because it knows, you know, inside of yourself, your very heart of hearts, you hear these bells ringing saying, Mariana, get on board. This woman is speaking our truth. You're listening to her.
Yes.
Right? You feel that energy, because I'm sitting here shaking you.
Yeah.
Because I know that you are alive, and that you are here, and that you are here to be alive. Right? And you feel that bell ring as I say those words to you.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, I'm like Quasimodo over here. Right? When somebody go, oh, why you compare yourself? Somebody's going to come back and go, why you compare yourself to Quasimodo? I'm like, because Quasimodo was perfect and beautiful, and only his lover ever saw that. Right?
Yeah.
See the beauty and the perfection in yourself, because it is there all day, every day.
Yes. No, I know.
So what are you going to do with it? I know. She's done. And
It's
that,
because I got excited, and then I woke up the next day and I'm like, I'm so tired. He's like, you're tired because you just did chemo, so right away you're thinking that you won't be able to go because you're so tired, and yeah.
your
So
brother's right. He was absolutely right.
yeah, I know.
And even before I say go anyway,
Yeah.
you know that just being there is going to lift you up.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
There's something about this place that you want to see, that you want to be next to, that you want to be touching. What is it?
Ocean. Beach.
Right? Yeah. So it's the beach is calling for you. That ocean is saying, come get your ass in here. Let me cleanse your soul.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I swim in that river every day. If it was the ocean, I'd be in the ocean.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
That ocean is there for you to find the life and pull the life out of it, right? That energy, that is what the Bible calls manna. That is what feeds you. That is what flows to you from wherever it's flowing from, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. You feel it. I feel it. We feel it. There it is. Embrace it, because it is the most valuable part of you. And once your ego self really, truly embraces that truth, you'll see this explosion of self coming together.
Yeah.
You'll find yourself going, okay, whoa. This is too much explosion. We got to slow this shit down.
Yeah.
Right. Which is kind of where I am. Like I would like to explode out of the gate with the podcast and the tarot readings and whatnot, but I still got to slow people down. I can't be doing, I'd love to be doing 2, 4, 6 readings every single day, but I've got other work that I've got to do that currently pays the bills. So, in the meantime, I read because this is what I'm called to do. This is my spirit is saying, go teach these people how to find themselves. Take these cards and show them how to find them best selves, because they really, really need it. Right.
Yeah.
And what else have you gotten for you since starting this that nothing makes you feel this good? Nothing doesn't matter. I mean, I doubt anybody could find any drugs on the planet that would make them feel this good.
Yeah.
And so your task is to really use that, damage it to all of your cells, get the healing going where the healing needs to be going. And don't forget, do all of the cells, all of the whole body needs to feel the healing, because you don't want you've spent so many days, so many months, all of your cells going, we're sick and we're dying. We're sick and we're dying. We're sick and we're dying. We want to reverse that cycle. And how do we do it? We're healing and living. We're healing and living. We're healing. We're living. We're living. We're living. We're living. And that's where you're going. Yeah. This is how you embrace it. And that's the energy. And that's the message you want to sell. All of those cells, every single one of those million and however many million cells. How many million cells are there in the human body? All of those cells need to be on board for your healing. And how do you get them on board for your healing? You get them in alignment with you. Right?
Yeah.
And there's only one you.
Yeah.
So it's all of you. It's not just part of you. Right?
Yeah, sure.
I love it.
Great. I just wanted to know also, I have a question. The doctor, I know I have maybe 2 or 3 left of my treatment, or maybe less, I don't know, but he's mentioning he was showing me another treatment that could eventually, if this one doesn't work, that he would potentially, do you see me doing any other treatment, or it's this one, that's it?
No, I see you doing everything in your power to create this life. Right. So if this isn't working, you know already that you're going to take this treatment.
Yeah. You
know already. But you and I both know that this treatment is working.
Yeah, we do.
As much as it's going to work. Right? You still have limitations. You still have parameters. So your task. So my answer is yes, 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 yes. So the universe is going to say to you, how are you going to live? What can you do to live? Right. And you're going to do it. You're going to, whatever it is, you're going to seek. And there's a point at which, okay, so watch this. So maybe you're chronic. Maybe this is it. Maybe you got, let's say you got a year left, right? You don't have a prognosis yet. Nobody said to you, no, you've got this limited time.
Well, he said, according to the books, this is how much time you have left.
You do, yeah. So you've been given a door, dude. You're checking out. How long have you been given?
8 months.
And that was how long ago?
He told me that a month ago, I think, maybe.
All right. So you got 7 months. You got 7 months to reverse a trend, right?
Yeah.
And if you can't, you are going to live the hell out of every single minute you've gotten left in these 7 minutes. Do you catch where I'm pushing you?
Yeah.
That's for healing. That's what you're here for, right? You're not here to, so you might finish this and he might say, no, all of that didn't work. Now you only got 7 months left, or 6 months. It'll be at that point. And go, no, you're at, no, this is not working. It's going. And your question should be, how much quality of life am I going to lose by doing this special treatment? Because you already know what quality of life you've lost here. Right?
Yes.
So your task while you're going through the quality of life that you've lost is to recreate quality of life here and now. This is the Page of Pentacles coming up for you.
Yeah.
You don't care. As long as you are not lying in a bed. What does that do for you? You don't want to lie in a bed and have other people take care of you thing. No, that's your greatest. You don't care about checking out tomorrow morning. You just don't want to be lying in a bed for the next 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So this is right. So you've got to plant the seeds that are going to prevent that from happening. Yeah. So there's a possibility based on this card right here. There's a possibility, because this is about creation. This is you creating how you're going to do this. So you could turn around at the end of this and he says, no, this didn't work. This is not, it's still growing. It's doing all, but it hasn't been. This is no. Yeah. So this is a entirely stay in alignment, because this is entirely hypothetical. You do hypotheticals in alignment. That way they don't become real unless you want them to. Okay. So he's going to come back and he's going to say, nope, it's not working. So do you want to do this next treatment? And your first question is, what happens during this treatment as far as quality of life goes? Is this going to make me and keep me as sick as the chemo's been keeping me? And then he'll say, oh, no, it's worse. It's whatever. And then you make the decision based on, do I want to take the chance that this will work and live my last, if this is all I've got left, is this what I want to do? And then you're going to make that decision. But it's got to be based entirely on how you feel. Yeah. And how you are going to emotionally survive whatever this is. And the more in alignment you have, the more you are willing to go through to demand that you get those extra juices of breath. Yeah. Right. Just because I don't know what the fear of the dead is, but that's, did you have a grandparent or somebody that lived with you that
live with me? No. Grandparent? You mean currently right now? No.
There was nobody in your past that you saw as a chronically ill, constantly in the bed on the way.
Oh, my dad.
How long was he in the bed for?
Well, he had dementia, I would say, the last 3-4 years before he passed. So he's been lying down.
Right. So you don't want, here's meat suit conversation that you need to deal with, right? You do not want to be the burden on somebody else that your father was. Yeah. Right. And so you need to switch that, right? You already know that the people that were taking care of your dad wanted to beyond all belief, because they didn't want him to die. Yes. Right. So, right. So there's a balance there that you need to create for yourself, so that if you end up in that position where you don't have the ability to make that decision, that you're okay with being in that position. But you got to do it while you're plugged in. Yeah. This is, you got to go roll in the leaves while it's fall. because you can't rake up the leaves because it's spring. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the thing that you're thinking, oh, I need to do this. I haven't done this. I'd be doing it. I'd be treating it like, you know, you are the page of coins. Your solidity comes from where you are right here, right now. Do you get that? And the more you embrace that, the better, however much time you've got left, gets to be. And that's why you got to go on this summer with your family, with your brother.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know how much fun it's going to be, even if you're sick as a dog.
Yeah.
Right? You just don't want to be a burden on anybody because of your dad.
Yeah.
Knock it off. They want to take care of you.
Yeah.
Right? You tell this. Don't tell me. I already know.
Yeah.
Tell your pointy little head. It's okay for people to want to help you.
Yeah.
And let them, right? And embrace that, because this is love. He's bringing this to you and going, no, you got to do this. This will be great for you. We'll have a great time. It's because he loves you. His meat suit is afraid that you're going to die too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
Get it?
Yeah.
Right? And he doesn't want you to die. He wants you. Is it just the two of you?
No, we're 4 kids. We're 4
kids, but this is your favorite.
Yeah. Well, we used to. Yeah, we were together when we were younger. Yeah.
Right. So your job, even if you can't do it, like I like to tell people, if you can't do it for yourself yet, do it for him. Right. But your trick is to embrace that. Don't separate from your family because you don't want them to see you suffer. That you don't want them to suffer by having to carry you.
Okay.
Let them carry you. Because they love you and they want to love you. You catch where that energy's coming from?
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Right. And put it in your mind, right? Because they're not going to care if they're going to take you when they can't care for you anymore and don't want to care for you anymore or can't care for you anymore. You've only got one place to go. Well, you got 2 places to go. Right. You end up in a home, which is either going to fill your needs or it's not. Yeah. Right. But the reason you're in a home is because you can't take care of your own needs anymore. There's a manipulation of personal control over emotional flow that you want to embrace while you have all the physical capacities. Yeah. Also, remind yourself that you are not your dad.
No, it's true.
You have different parameters to live through, right? And that is absolutely key.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I wish I could tell you that, that this is, that you are going to be magically healed. But the energy says that you have rocks that you get to carry. And this may be one of them.
Okay.
This is one of your parameters. It is at the moment, but look at this. This is a Knight of Swords, right? The only surgery you've had so far is a biopsy.
I haven't had surgery, only chemo.
You didn't, not even a surgery, not even a, you haven't had nothing, no surgical biopsy, no nothing.
Oh, I had a biopsy on the breast, for the tumor, yeah.
But that was with a needle, not with a scalpel.
No, it was a needle, yeah.
Okay. So this tells me, worst case scenario, I'm expecting them to come back and say, yeah, we think we pretty much got it all, but we might want to do a lumpectomy just to be sure.
Okay.
Okay. This screams at me. There is a truth or a knowledge or something cutting, something fast and cutting that is going to be but think of this as a knight in shining armor. I told you my daughter called her breast cancer George. Well, she just found out last week. George is no more. George no longer exists. And she had the honor of a fellow by the name of Circus Metarisian, who has surgical procedures named after him. Thank you very much for her surgeon. So this is my oncologist, her surgeon, right? I get that my surgeon did a great job. I will not take away from my surgeon whatsoever, but she gets the #1 breast cancer surgeon in the country just because she's my daughter. Lucky. But this is if this is a surgery, this is more healing, right? This is onwards and upwards.
Okay.
This takes care of it. It's done. Onwards and upwards, right?
Yeah.
This is own this energy. This needs to take this energy and feed it into the healing, right? Say goodbye to George. George is done.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Great cards. Look at this. It's all about your alignment. Look at this. 6 of Cups, and then the 4 of Swords. And this is the healing. This is you are alone in the universe, and everything is going to come to you because that is the law of attraction. Right? But you're not alone. You're in alignment.
Okay.
Right? And that's the key. And then this card comes back, right? And then it's over and it's done with, right? People go, oh, but that's the 10 of Swords, man. You can't get deader than dead, right? Well, look at this. What if you don't die? Right? Then you come out of this with more solidity and more power and more knowledge of who you are and where you are and when you are than you ever knew existed when this all started.
That's amazing.
And look at your happiness and your joy coming out afterwards. I love this for you. Oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, but this is all of that. All of that is just to say, take control of how you want to feel about this.
Yeah.
Right? And own it. There's nothing. You have no control over any of this stuff that's going on around
No.
you.
Yeah, I don't.
So stop trying to control it.
Yeah, I know that's how I am. I like to control everything where, it has, but I have to learn to just let go and,
let go and let God, let go and let Mariana, whoever, whatever you want to call it. I say let God and let go and let Tina, because this Tina's an idiot. Okay, I tell you, let hear this one. Don't say it on. I keep having to deal with people going, "Oh, Tina's just awful." What? Because I told you the truth? Oh my God. Anyway, don't let yourself say things to you that you wouldn't let a stranger say to you.
Yeah.
Right? Take your power, own your power, be your power, and enjoy the hell out of every second that you got. And get off of here. Go call your brother and tell him, I changed my mind. I'm coming.
Yeah,
hell or high water, I am coming. Let's plan the hell out of this. We're gonna have the best summer ever.
Yeah, I know. It's I'm still debating on that, but I'm gonna try to think about that.
We do it. Try. How many times I got to say to you, do or do not? There is no try.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm gonna get a little Yoda doll.
I know.
Yeah. Yoda man.
Well, thank you.
There is no try.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
So do something amazing. Go do something cool for yourself today. Something you don't normally do. I don't know. Go get your nails did. I'd say go get your hair did, but you ain't got nothing.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much.
Have a great day, sweetheart. Have a great week.
I will.
Yeah, hang in there. Keep me posted.
I will. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's, this is the architecture of alignment, you guys. You get to control one thing and one thing only, and that is how you feel about your life. You don't get to decide which way your life is going to go. You do get to decide if you're going to be the leading role in your life or you're going to be a bit player. And my suggestion to you is to embrace the fact that you are living in this meat suit existence right here, right now, and enjoy the hell out of every second that you've got, because you don't get this contrast on the other side, you guys. Once we transition over into the dead space, as I like to call it, there is no contrast. You don't get the good and the bad. You get the without the contrast, there is nothing. This is perfection. It's everything and nothing all at the same time. It's alpha and omega. It is complete total existence, and it is complete and total non-existence at the same time. And you don't get to, there's no definition, there's no separation, there is no nothing. And you are here for the contrast. And I want you to embrace the contrast of your life, because ain't nobody else going to give your great life to you on a silver platter. You've got to choose it, and you got to choose it for yourself, not for other people. If you're living your life, choosing your life for the benefit of other people, then whose life are you living, right? Oh, yeah. Little mango smoothie. That'll get you going, guys. Yum, yum, yums. All right. We are almost 10 to 12 here. We got 10 minutes left. We'll pull some new cards. If somebody wants to come on live, I can read for you. I can read for you in the chat as well, if you prefer. Stay in the chat, not come on live. And if not, I'll read a set of cards for you. Anyway, we got only a few minutes. I use these cards. I keep talking about all sorts of things. The law of attraction, Course in Miracles, happy dog philosophy. Life is a crazy thing, right? You are here, and life's going to throw shit at you, literally throw shit at you. And your job is to dodge the shit. And if there's enough shit, which there usually is, to get up above it, rise up above it, not allow yourself to drown in it, because nobody wants to drown. Certainly nobody wants to drown in shit. And the best way to not drown in it is to feel your way through it, always seeking the silver lining to the worst situations, because there always will be a silver lining. You're not always going to be on the outside looking in. Sometimes you're on the inside looking out. The trick is to be in alignment, so that when you're on the inside, you're on the outside. And when you're on the outside, you're on the inside. And you're whole and you're complete. And you're not missing anything. You're not lacking anything, just because you happen to be where you are when you are, right? And it's an active commitment to self too, right? You're living your life for yourself, not for your kids, your parents, your brother, your sister, your family, your dog, whoever. You are living your life to the best of your ability, because it's your life. And, frankly, we may get, you might believe in reincarnation. And so if you are taking the idea that you believe in reincarnation, that you do not have to live the hell out of this life because you're going to get another one, then you're doing it wrong. Because you got to live this life like, not only is this the only life that you're going to get, that you don't know when it's going to end. So I get a lot of people coming in, and so is really sick. Are they going to die? Yes, they're going to die. Is this going to be what kills them? I don't know. But I can't ask the cards. Okay, is so-and-so going to die? Yes, you're going to die. The cards will tell me right up front, yeah, they're going to die. They're going to die. They're going to get deader than dead, because that's what meat suits do. If it is not eternal, it will die. It will ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Eventually, the mountains even crumble into the sea, right? This is the reality of the physical existence. Everything is until it isn't, right? And your job is to go through life like the minstrel gypsies, looking for the joy in life and playing the music and find the literature and find the poetry and find the music and find the things that make your heart string. And if your heart sing. And if you can't find the things that make your heart sing, create them. Learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to sing. You can learn perfect pitch, apparently, before you're 7 naturally. They tell me you can learn it after you're 7. I don't believe that, but, what you believe is what is going to, put limitations on your existence, and it will put limitations on your existence. You've got to, be realistic in how. If you don't know how to ride a horse, then you're going to have a hard time riding a horse until you learn how to ride a horse. Do you catch me? You want to be a brain surgeon. It takes 9 needs. You don't wake up one morning and go, oh, hey, I'm a brain surgeon. It doesn't work like that. You've got to go through all of the classes and all the courses. You got to go down that pathway, learn what you need to learn to become a brain surgeon. if you want to be happy. What have I got to learn to be happy? You got to learn to go inside and realize that happy is a choice, right? It's all about learning how to wend your way through this existence. You want to go with the flow, because the flow is always downhill. Always take the path of least resistance, you know? What if you're afraid of the path? If you're afraid of the path, behind your greatest fear lies your greatest treasure, you guys. You know, and this is how it goes. It comes down. It's going to work out for you. Unless you believe that it won't, and then what did you wish for? All right? I like to say, the cards come up sometimes. They say, careful what you wish for. Because this is you. You're on the outside looking in. You, there but for the grace go I, right? You want to be on the outside looking in? You're on the outside looking in. You want to be on the inside looking out? You can be on the inside looking out. The trick is to be both. The trick is to embrace your place where you are and enjoy every minute. Because by the time you realize that you are home and you have become whole and complete, once again, your either your physical meat suit is dead and done, or you have overcome and healed your separation. And that in and of itself is the goal. Once you heal that separation, right after that 5, that's the challenge. Heal that separation right there. Go back and heal that ego creation so that you become one with your whole complete self once again, right? And then creating an alignment. That's how this is where you do your planning. This is do your creation. This is everything, all that a bag of chips for you guys. And nobody can take that away from you unless you choose to allow it. And that's that. I think I wish I'd known this when I was little. I can't imagine where I'd be or what I might have successfully managed to do in my life differently if I had this power when I was younger, but there it is. And the beauty of it is it doesn't matter how often I shuffle the cards, I still get the same responses. Get into alignment. Be happy. Do something that makes your heart sing. Is the same messages that come over and over again. And how do I do it? Easiest thing in the world, you guys. Take a deep breath. Slow down, relax, and get out of your head. Stop listening to the voices in your head telling you that you're broken or you're incomplete or that you're missing something or that you're crazy. You know, you're not crazy. Just people tell you that you are. And the craziness goes away when you slow down and get into alignment. Your brain goes, I don't know why I wasn't listening to you all these decades, right? And that's how the alignment works. All right, we got a couple of minutes left here, guys. I'm going to pull one more set of cards, and then we'll do the closing. Dude, 9 of Cups. I want you to focus on living your best life. Feel the comforts of home. Feel the comfort of love. Feel the embrace of friends and family, because we are here with you in your completion. And once you feel it, take it and demand it from yourself. Demand the happiness, demand the joy, demand the picking and choosing that allows you to leave behind the crap that has no value in your life, lead you forward, and bring you to that happiness and joy that is promised to you. This is what you're here for, guys. You are not here to be unhappy and be miserable and to be, wishing and woulda, shoulda, coulda, and going after stuff that you don't have or stuff that you don't want. This is the way to take your internal blessings and externalize them in such a way that your life becomes enviable, so much so that you wonder why you haven't been living this completion and this perfection your whole existence, because it is so easy to get here. All it takes is a long, slow, deep breath and a commitment to self that nobody else can commit to, right? This is it. Here's your last cards, you guys. You are the magician. You have all the tools. You have everything that you need to know, everything that you need to do, everything that you are. You already have this. Your challenge is to go after it with a vengeance and not be afraid of the dark. I want you to use what you don't see. Use the moon like light in the darkness. When you feel like you are in the dark, shine light into the darkness and see what you're so afraid of, because it's really not dark here at all. And in the darkness, you will find hope. Find that spark of hope and maximize it. Brighten it up, lighten it up, because the world wants you to be all that, a bag of chips. And without that inner spark, that inner knowledge that you are all that and a bag of chips, then you can never be president of the United States. All right? Find that spark, make a pact with yourself, make a commitment to yourself, sign a contract with yourself that from here on in, you are going to live your best life and let the crap go behind you. I hope you have a great week. We are going to be back here next Tuesday between 9 and noon. We'll do this all over again. This has been the Architecture of Alignment podcast, and I wish you your best life. Hope to see you again real soon. Hang in there, and we'll be back.